righty then. We'll give it a couple minutes. Got notes written down, so much to show, so much to tell, so many things to talk about. I love Mondays. So yeah, got lots of plans. Hopefully we can squeeze it all in. Hi, Mama Four. How you doing? I'm kind of zoomed out right now because I got so much stuff, but we'll zoom in when I do anything that needs close up. How you doing, Mama Four? Hi, Fernando. Fernando did a video over the weekend, I think. I think it was this weekend. I lose track of time. Hi, Melly. Good afternoon. So where are you, Melly? If it's afternoon. Ashley, happy Moogle Monday. Oh, hi, Dawn. Kathleen, let's see who else. Wait for everybody to come in. Ray, you had a great weekend? Good. I did too. I went out with Denise and Boo. Cam couldn't make it, but he sent on gifts for me because he had to work, so he couldn't come on Saturday. But yeah. Thank you, Ray. Thank you. So I got birthday gifts and a stack of books over here. I got paper source papers, gifts, and all kinds of stuff to show. Hi, Icy. How you doing, Icy? Hi, Melissa. Let's see. Trying to see everybody. Hi, Maseki. Hope everybody had a good weekend. Thanks for being here on Monday morning. Hi, Nashwa. It's been a while. I haven't seen you for a while, Nashwa. Let's see. Hope you're doing okay. Trying to catch everybody coming in. If y'all are new to the channel, my name's Dee Dee. I stream every Monday and Wednesday, 8:30 a.m. Eastern, for about 3 hours every Monday and Wednesday. And it's a live show, and it's a chat show. Lots of chatting. Lots of hello, how you doing's going on here. Be forewarned. Yeah, just let everybody know it's a chat show. And we do all kinds of different arts and books and all kinds of things here. I did have a good birthday. Thank you, Bella Gothic Circle. Met up, wouldn't have to drive all the way through Atlanta, of course, to go up and meet Denise and some of the other family. We went out to lunch, did some shopping, got a couple of pictures that are really cute of a couple stores. And yeah, let's see. Good morning, Rachel. How you doing? I'll try to do something ASMR today, Rachel, just for you. Randy Rabbit. Who else? Linda Renz. Say hi to Dawn. Terry Brett. Anna B. Okay, shh. We won't say anything, Melinda. Shh. 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 Hi, Julia. Let's see. My sleeves are so. This shirt's really like fluffy. I don't know, because I get it wrapped up and everything. But it's so comfortable because it's so loose and fluffy and soft. So I wear it. Let's see. Been a while. Oh, I hope you're okay now, Nashwa. Good to have you back. Let's see. So yeah, got lots of little things to show and tell. These things right here, Cameron got me, and he went antique shopping for me. Denise said he spent all kinds of hours shopping for me for my birthday. And he got, and this too. He got me this leather cuff. He likes all kinds of cuffs too. It's really kind of big, but he got me this leather cuff and got me some other things. So it was so cute. I took a picture. I haven't posted it on IG yet, but I'm going to post a picture of the stuff that I've been posting so many. Well, I say so many. If I post more than 3 a week, I think it's a lot. I try to just post no more than a couple a week, but sometimes it's more. And then there's Julie Topaz, who posts something almost every day because she arts every single day. So, hi, Julie. Uh, hi, Leona. Said hi to Terry. Hi, Helen Cole and Helen. I'm going to try. I got a whole bunch of stuff to show. Let me click on Helen. Where'd she go? Here she is. Um, I have a whole bunch of stuff to show today. So after I get done with that, I want to show Helen's books and I have a plan for one. So stick around if y'all want to maybe be a part of a pass along. This one is an individual discovery of self worth through the eyes of others. This one is through the eyes of loved ones, and this is through the eyes of loved ones. One's a Christian version, and the other's just like a generic. Well, I say generic. There's nothing generic about these books. But this one is just through the eyes of others. So I'm thinking about doing a pass along with this. So stick around, and I'll at least get that in. If we don't get it, well, we'll get it in. We'll squeeze it in somehow. But anyway, I'm thinking about doing a pass along with this. And if y'all want to be involved with it, I'll give you my email and y'all can let me know. Hi there, Janet. You should, Fernando, that lemon that you drew is still sitting there. I want to see something new besides that lemon. Just say it's an awesome lemon. Don't get me wrong, Fernando. It's an awesome lemon. But we need something besides the lemon now. Come on. So let's see. Barb Chicken Pot Pie Society, Morning Juanita. So anyway, well, you all want me to tell you real quick the early birds, because y'all are early birds. I'll tell y'all soon early. So I want to show the books and talk about them. Helen Cole, and what you do is for the loved ones, and you pass it around family members, and I'll get into more in the contents and stuff in a little bit. And you write good things, you draw things, there's all kinds of activities you can do, and you pass it on to a loved one. This one you pass along just to somebody you care about or want to, build them up, right? So here's my plan for this one. And we'll have to work out the logistics of it, because it's all going to be through the mail, and we just all, hope it gets around. So my idea for this is to pass it along, and then we'll get it back to me first, and then I will pass it along. And I would like to do this book for Barb Owen. If y'all don't know, Barb Owen lost her husband here just weeks ago. And so what I would like to do is, if you are a fan of Barb Owen, now make sure you know her a little bit, I mean, if you want to be a part of this. And if you would like to do something for Barb Owen in the book, but you have to be willing to ship it to the next person. And I would recommend doing priority mail, which is about $6 or $7, just to make sure you can track it. So that's what I'm thinking about doing with this. So we'll talk more about that in a little while, and you can email me, and I'll go ahead and put my email in here, and we'll talk about it after a while. But what I would like you to do is, if you are interested, you can email me. Make sure you put Barb Book in the title so I see it. Okay, Barb Book in the title, in the description of the email, and just let me know if you would be interested. Okay. And I'm going to work it out. Well, it's only going to one person at a time. So we'll see if we can get this. Yeah, exactly, Julie. That's kind of what we want to do. Claus Man was her husband's nickname. Because he carved Santas. He did hand carved Santas. And I don't know if Barb's going to even sell any more that he has, or going to keep them or what. So, but she always, she painted them. He would carve them. She would paint them. So what I would like to do is do this particular pass along, and like I said, I'll get into it a little more later, and fill this one out and give it to Barb Owen. So we'll talk about that a little bit. So thank you so much, Helen Cole, who is here. These are available on Amazon, and you can follow Helen on Instagram. Just look up Helen Cole, and if you're interested in the passing along to a family member or to just a friend or someone else you want to encourage, then these are available on Amazon. They're really cool. I'm going to show you more in depth here in a little bit. And of course, we have a visitor, my little Malibu. Don't you think that's a good idea, Helen? I thought that would be. So, we have to, cross our fingers that it gets through the mail, all through whoever wants to be a part of it, because that is risky. That's why I suggest that if you want to be in it, that you pay the $6.95 or whatever it is priority, because then you get a tracking number with that. And I just think that it's worth it to do that. So we make sure, oh, baby, get off my papers, honey. You got to get off my papers. You're wrinkling them up. Hi, Cat and Paste. And let's see who else I've missed now. Let's see. Tracy. Well, I hope it, because she has a lot of people that love her. Barb has a lot of fans and people that love her. So I think it would be nice. Hi, Bacola, my little snapdragon. I think it would be nice to do the book and get it to Barb. And I know, some people go, well, we should do it in secret. Well, I have no way of doing that in secret. I don't have you guys on a mass mailing list or something like that where I could get a hold of everybody. And so this is my only place where I could get to everybody to talk about it and, relay things and stuff. So I have no way to keep it secret, right? Hi, Debbie Bruce. So I can't do it. Oh, thank you, Tina. I have no way to keep it a secret from Barb, so, at least she knows what we're all thinking about her, right? So thank you, Tina. And so we're going to talk about that. We'll talk about it in a little bit after I show my happy mail, my birthday gifts, my birthday books, and all that. Okay. Oh, and one other thing, I do have to say, it has to be U.S. only. I hate to say that. I could do this, and I may regret saying it. I may regret doing it, but if you want to send, and I'll measure the page. If you want to send one page, if you're international, that will be international only. If you're US, I just don't know how I can, well, we'll see. We'll talk about it. But if you're international, if you want to send one page that will fit in the book, or just clip it to the back of clip it to the back of the book or something like that. If you want to send a page, to add to it, and I'm going to read all the things that are about the book, or some little tribute to Barb. I guess I should make that open. You know what? I think I'll just do that for US and international, because I know everybody's not going to want to pass the book around. So if you don't want to be a pass along in the book person, if you want to email me, don't email it to me. If you want to send it to my P.O. box, one page this size, a tribute to Barb, or just something you want to say to her or something, so that way people that can't do the pass along can still contribute, because we're not sending this international. No international is going to pass the book along. So if you want to, and my email, my P.O. box is in the description, or Pacola or Tina could put my P.O. box in the description. In the chat. It is in the description of my YouTube videos. If you want to mail me one page, I'll go ahead and measure it real quick. Let me get my ruler. I moved all my rulers out of my way because they were in my way. The book size is 6 by 9. So if you want to send one page, now just do one page, guys. Don't give me 3-dimensional things. Don't do any 3-dimensional. No 3-dimensional. Just a flat drawing, doodle, and I'll tell you what's in the book here too. Or a little writing or tribute. Yeah, I think so too, Julie. But if there is somebody that actually wants the actual book, then we'll do a pass along. But you have to email me, and I do suggest doing a priority mail. And then after it's passed around, then the last person will mail it back to me, and then I will include all those pages that people send me. So let's try to, I don't know how long it would do for a pass along. I would suggest if you get it, if you want to do a pass along, keep it for 2 or 3 days. Don't keep it a week, 2, 3 weeks. If you know you can't do it, guys, just send a page. Okay, I don't want to have to be emailing people go, well, where's the book? Have you mailed the book? What are you going to do with the book? You've had the book 3 weeks. I don't want to do that. Okay, please do not make me do that. Okay. All right. If you know you don't want to have the actual book in hand, then just do the page. Okay. I don't know. Maybe I should just make it the page anyway. I don't know. We'll think about it. Oh, I'm sorry. I didn't even see. Let's see. Let me go back. What did you say here? Okay, well, I don't know what you said in the first place, Helen, because it's supposed to say envelope. I didn't see the first comment. All right, so that's what we'll talk about it more at the toward the end of the show. Okay, and a great idea would be to have your page ready before you receive the book. Well, then you can't work in the book. See, the idea is to work in the book. So y'all think about it. Y'all think about it and tell me if y'all want to do one of the projects. I'm going to read, I'll read the table of contents. I'm not going to read you this whole book, obviously, but I'll read the table of contents to give you ideas to what you can put in it or what you can send me. Okay. So we'll talk about that in a little bit. Okay. Yeah. Hi, Elmaris. So we'll talk about it again, and I'll mention it again on Wednesday. But I do want to show the books and promote Helen's books because they are awesome books. And there's 3 versions of it. So, okay. So we'll talk about that in a minute. All right. So we'll go ahead and get started now because I have a lot to show. A lot to show. So let me start. I was going to start off with Cameron, but I'm going to start off because Tina, there's Tina. Tina, I won't say she had a sick cat. She's been up all night. So I'm going to show y'all what she sent me before so she can go to, I'm just telling her. I told her when we messaged each other, I said, just go to bed, Tina. I don't know if there is a Kindle version, is there a Kindle version of the book? Helen, is there? I'm not sure. We'll wait and see. When she answers, if there is. That's a good idea, though. That's a good idea, Juanita, if there is one. A Kindle version. So we will ask Helen. She can answer us here in a minute. Julie. Oh my gosh. You're so funny, Julie. Oh my gosh. Y'all are so funny. I know. So I told Tina, so I'm going to show what she sent me. And, okay. So you don't see a Kindle version. Okay. So I guess there's not a Kindle version. Okay. Let me move my camera up just a little this way. Here we go. Or I could just move this down just a little. Okay, so Tina sent me, and I got a little happy birthday, Dee Dee, from Tina. And so she, so I got to show y'all this, so sweet. So she sent me an amethyst necklace. Now I'm going to tell her what I didn't say this, what I'm going to do with this. Okay, so I am going to turn this into a bracelet. So I am going to take it apart and re-knot it. So that I can make it into a bracelet because I want this to be a bracelet, Tina. Okay, Helen said she's not sorry. There's not a Kindle version because they are meant to be written in. Oh, well, that makes sense. Yeah, that makes sense, Helen. Yeah, because they're meant to be written in. So, hi, Edgy. So I'm going to take the stone off of the necklace and use the cording if I can and turn it into a bracelet, Tina. I said that. I mean, I just think it would because I wear bracelets all the time, And so let's see what I didn't read the little card. I didn't see it under. It says a little thank you card. Oh, it's just a little thank you card from the company. So that's cute. And so, yeah. Don't you think that that's an awesome idea? Right. So I'll re-loop it, like re-slip knot it and put it on put it on a thing where I can, have it on here. Isn't that awesome? So that's my plan for that. Deconstructing my jewelry gifts. Deconstructing and reconstructing my jewelry gifts, Tina. And then she sent me this bracelet here. So let me show you this one. So look at it. It's because my birthday stone's amethyst, guys. So look how pretty this is. It's got the purple beads and the purple stones. I can't get it much closer because I don't have autofocus on. I have autofocus off so it doesn't go woo, but you can see. Isn't that beautiful? So thank you, Tina. Thank you so much. Now go to bed. No, I'm just kidding. Seriously though, I want you to get some rest because you've been up with your sick cat, for goodness sake. And Tina doesn't sleep well anyway, but thank you so much, Tina. Nothing wrong with me, but I'm glad because I'll wear it more if it's a bracelet. I'll just be honest. I will wear it more. I have lots of necklaces. I don't wear them as often as I should because I don't go anywhere, people. I don't go anywhere. I wear the jewelry just to have some kind of personality here with you guys, right? Oh, and speaking of, Cameron got me this leather cuff. So he got me this leather cuff. He knows I love bracelets and cuffs and stuff like that. And then he also got me, look at this, guys. He went antique shopping for me. He got me this. These were all sold at the antique store. And so this is to sweep away my eraser shavings. I thought, oh my goodness, he must think I have a lot of this is your standard size. So he got me this one. I actually think it's for wallpaper. I think it's for wallpaper paste because I used to do wallpapering. But anyway, I love it. I love the idea that he thought to do that with this giant brush. With this giant brush, I can move my pencil shavings. Hi, little sister. Thanks so much, Tina. You're so sweet. Thank you. Where'd you go? Where'd you go? There you go, Tina. So yeah, thank you for the jewelry, Tina. I love it. And you could use the one of those a big whisper. Yeah. Well, he got it so that I could use it on my desk for pencil shavings and stuff. So I just thought that was awesome. And then the second thing I got, Janet's gonna be Jello. Okay. Janet's gonna be Jello. She probably has one, but it's an antique yardstick that it's one of those kind that it's folded. It's a folded yardstick here. I'll just kind of undo it so that you can see. So yeah, look at this. Look at this. Janet, look at that. Isn't that awesome? So, and you can straighten it out fully straight, right? I'm just showing it to you like this. So he got me this. He's so cute. I tell you. I love it, Cam. Oh my gosh. So yeah, old school carpenter ruler. Yeah, Juanita. Let me click on her. Where'd she go? There she goes. Yeah. So I just thought that was awesome. I thought it was your grandfather's. Yeah, well, he went to an antique store and bought me all this stuff. And I know, right? You haven't seen one in forever, right, darling? So he got me this. Where'd Janet go? Did she pass out? Because she loves rulers. Then he got me a brownie camera. And Hubster goes, I used to have one of those when I was a kid. And so, I mean, he didn't get it for working purposes, it's for decoration. But it's the Star Flash brownie camera in the blue. And I thought that was, Denise said he thought about these gifts for the longest time, what to get me, right? So, yeah, so he got me a brownie. I thought that was so sweet. It has a strap on it. And so Anyway, thank you, Kim, if you watch this. And oh my gosh, Tina. Tina. Oh, I know he is. He is cat and paste. So anyway, and hi Jane. Anybody else I missed coming in? So he got me these awesome gifts, including the leather cuff. And so yeah, I thought that was awesome. So thank you, Cameron. Plus, he got me a gift card, and Boo got me gift cards, and Denise. Everybody got me gift cards. So I'm not going to show you all my gift cards, but I got a lot of gift cards. And then also I got, speaking of gift cards, and I didn't even know she was still around, but Katie in Alabama. I never see her here, so I think she's just always a lurker. She says she's lurker land on the little gift card. She sent me a Amazon gift card in this box. Look at this 10. Isn't this a cute 10? So she sent me an Amazon gift card in this 10, and look, she sent me this. So I'm stuck with my Yoo-hoos again for a while because y'all know I go through these. I've been using down from a lot of the Yoo-hoos. Okay, Randy. So she sent me. So thank you, Katie. Thank you so much because I use me some glue sticks. So I'm going to go ahead and I don't bust things open. Janet goes, I want to see how you not bust things open before the show, but so I'll pull out a Yoo-hoo, the magic blue. So thank you, Katie, for that and my Amazon gift card, which I have some more books on order from Amazon, which y'all know I will show you as I get them. Then from Amazon, I'll go ahead and show you this too. I told y'all about this last week. Let me see if I can get them out from under these books. I told y'all about this last week that I saw one of the coloring girls coloring in one of these. I don't even remember which one it was, but I saw them doing a page in it, and I don't know which coloring girl it was that did it, but she showed one of these two, and I don't remember which one it was, but they're the Christine Karen Worlds and Times books, and so I got these. And I just bought them for myself from Amazon. And I did start working. Oh my God. Is that a mark? I think that is a mark. Let me see. I don't know. Well, I'm going to probably paint the background anyway, but I think I've got a mark on there somehow. But anyway, so this is what I started doing. I outlined her in gold. And so far, all I've used on this are 3 greens and black. It's all color pencil, and it's just the 3 greens and black. I wanted to try to make it wool, look like wool, right? And so this is as far as I got because I was busy this weekend, right? So, and then I outlined her in gold with my Janet gold pen, the Pentec gold, and so she'll be outlined in gold. There we go. You can see the gold there. But anyway, so I started coloring her. They're thin. It's thin, Tina. It's Create Space paper, Tina. Paper. These Amazon color books, most of the time, they're going to be Create Space paper, which I don't mind. You see, I don't mind. But it is thin paper, but I don't mind that, right? So let me just, while I'm sitting here, I'll go ahead and I do put a piece of cardstock behind anything I do because you're gonna dent the paper when you're doing just color pencil, or because it's one-sided, we could also use let me go ahead and zoom in one here. We could also use alcohol markers because you just they're one-sided, right? See, it doesn't bother me, Tina. So while I'm just sitting here reading chat, I'll do a flip. I think there's 2 of each, if I'm not mistaken. 2 of each one. Well, no, you're not. But you know what you could do if you want to, if you buy the book, just make you a copy of it and put it on cardstock. Print you a copy out on cardstock. But if you print it out on cardstock with an inkjet printer, you could use pencil, but you're not going to be able to use things that could smear your inkjet. Unless you have there's fancier inkjet printers out there now that won't smear. but I love her. That won't smear. But if you print it out and just want to color pencil it, then you can print it out on cardstock, right? It just does not bother me at all to work on create space paper. Not being a snob, Tina. You're just being, you know what kind of materials you like. So, yeah. So maybe there's only just one of each one in this one. So aren't they awesome though? I just love them. And she has like the different. I should be reading them off to you, but I'm not. Like that's the samba dancer. Let's see. There's a wizard. There's that's just someone's name, I think. There's a little mermaid. So she has different ones. And here's her books. I don't know. I have a lot of them. I think I have this one, that one, these two, I think. I don't think I have any of those. I have this one. I love this one. This is like realistic faces in grayscale. So I have quite a few Christine Karen. Is it Kristen or Christine? Christine Karen. I have quite a few of her books. I really like them, but they are on Amazon paper. And then here's the other one. Okay. Well, I think these might be the same one, but in a different. Let's see. Is this the same one? I think no. I think they're different. No, that is the same one. Okay, I know what it was. One was light and one was dark. One was grayscale and one is outlines. So let me find this. Here we go. So here's the difference. I couldn't remember why I bought the same book, but this is why. So you can either buy it with the grayscale already done, or you can get it with just the line art. So these are the two different versions. Okay. So this version with just the line art, or with the grayscale if you want shading already done. I can't wait to do this one with the blue jeans. So let me show you this one. Let me put a note on so we can tell. Well, I don't want to cover up the whole face, but so this one is the line art and this one is the grayscale. Okay, so that's the difference. Okay, so like her. So if you just want line art or if you want grayscale. So you have a choice of which ones you want. Yeah, two versions. Yeah. Okay, so this one, look at them closely so you know if you want to order any of these. And I'm not sponsored. Nobody's paying me. I just like them. So this one is, well, it does say line art right there. It does say it on there. Line art and grayscale. So, yeah, I didn't even notice that. Hello, Dee Dee. But just there you see it bigger there. Okay. All right. So I got those. And I'm working in it. So I'm just going to move everything off the desk as I go. All right. Then I also ordered a couple other things here from Amazon, and then I'll get on to my paper source. They are both nice, aren't they? If I missed your comments, guys, make sure you put it in. Hi, Devin. Make sure you put it in caps if you're talking to me, and I still might miss you. I'm not meaning to, but, I am looking away and working over here. All right, so let me show you these first. So y'all know I've been getting the little, things to put in my journals. Like, let me grab one of my journals here so you can, the little doolollies, as my mother-in-law would have said, and the little things to put in your journal. So I've been working in this one. This one's going to be my definition journal and word journal, and it's also got a lot of nature kind of stuff. Plus I'm doing stenciling. So anyway, I've been buying a lot of those little things, right? And I am still, this is weird. I've never had this happen. I don't even know what to do about this. I guess I'm just going to I haven't tried matte medium, but I'm thinking it's going to do the same thing. This is just a cutout, right? This is not a sticker. This is a cutout. No, maybe it was a sticker. This was a sticker. This was a sticker out of the John Darien book. I have tried to look how many times I've tried to glue this thing. I've tried to use um tacky glue, glue stick. I even tried to use double-sided tape. Nothing will stick this piece of sticker to this book. It's just weird. I've never had anything not stick to something. And so I don't know if it's this type of journal that has this kind of some kind of coating on it. It's weird. I know. So I'm going to try matte medium. But I just cannot get that thing to stick on that journal. So anyway, so I bought these. It was all in a set. I don't remember how much it was, $10, $12 probably. And they're little mini. Janet, are you watching? Because Janet loves this stuff and she never knows what to do with it. But I tell her to put it in the beast. And there's, I think there's 12. There's 12 little books. I'll read the books and then I'll show you what they are. Oh, sand it. Oh, I didn't think about that, Janet. Yeah, I could sand it. But I only want it sanded where that sticker is. I don't want the whole thing sanded. So yeah, I could do that. Okay. So these are little vellum. They're little vellum books. I'll show you the first one and I'll read them all. This one's called Daily Things. And every one has, I don't even know how many pages are in there. I didn't count them. 6, 7, 8. I'm going to guesstimate 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20. I'm guessing maybe 50 little vellum sheets in each one. They're little miniature, shrunk down, vintage, like receipts and things like that. But these are all vellum. Okay. They're all vellum. So this one again is called Daily Things, and they're only, where's my ruler? Where did I put my ruler? Just had my ruler. They're really little. They're 1.5 by 2 1/4. So 1.5 by 2 1/4, and they're all different. And that's why I got them, because they're all different. Okay. So Little Things, The Pursuit of Happiness. This one's got ticket stubs, like from all different, places, trains, probably theater, movie, all kinds of ticket stubs. Okay. And they're all vellum again, all the see-through vellum. Okay. Let me take one out and put it on over something white. Let me find something white here. Let me get under my table here. I got scrap pieces of paper under here. So, see, this one has gold on it, so it's probably not showing as well, but okay. So that one is called The Pursuit of Happiness. Japanese Style. Just going to try to do a little flick. Let me pull out. So you see, they're just little pieces of vellum. Stick that back in. Okay, so that one's Japanese Style. Here is Elapsed Time. And this one's just got like vintage advertising. So vintage advertising. I know, aren't they cool, Debbie? Little adorable little books. And if you go on Amazon, put in miniature vellum books, it'll probably come up. I'm not sure. If you need to, if you really can't find it, I can go back in my Amazon cart and look at, what it was. Look, Bisquick. And they're all different. I'm trying to flip them. They don't want to flip because they're vellum. So you can just see they're all just vintage advertisement. barbecue. I'm flipping 2 or 3 at a time. Look, there's Oreo. There's just tons. It's all advertisement. Okay, so that one is elapsed time. They all come in one. It's all one thing. Okay, then this one is Botanical Garden. Where's Colleen? She's probably already ordering these or has ordered them already. So this one's all, it won't really flip for me very easily. Mushrooms, flowers. Then you can see I'm flipping multiples at once. Oh, thank you, Tina. She said this will get you in the right direction. I can tell you the name on it if you need me to. Okay, so there's that. Then this one is The Depth of Science. And it's got, again, I'm just trying to get it to kind of flip for me here. It's all the science, you know, planets, moon phases. How do you add it to a journal? You can just tape it in. Tape it or glue. You can glue it. Glue stick it. You can glue stick a whole vellum. And it'll dry clear if you use a blue one. Or you can use washi tape. Just use washi tape. Okay. Oh, so that one, Tina said that one is 6 little books. Okay, so this one's got, I think, 10. Let's see. 12. This one's got 12. I'll try to find the name for you. Hang on, guys. So that one is the science. And then here's another Japanese style. It's a different, this one has got like more more traditional kind of Japanese imagery. I know it's hard to see because it's vellum and they're clear. And so it's not wanting to, you know, show up really well. Hopefully y'all are getting an idea. So that one is another Japanese style. Then oil paintings. So this one is just different oil paintings by famous artists, you know, probably Van Gogh and, you know, what. So that's oil paintings. This one's astrology. So again, more phases of the moon probably and stuff like that. And different astrology type imagery. Okay, then we have letters. Okay. Oh, and Janet just put in some vellum glue link. Okay, there you go, vellum glue. Thank you, Janet. All these links are in the chat. Okay, so this one is letters, like the backs of postcards and letters, and there's just so many, you know, like you just buy one pack, you're never going to have to buy another, right? I mean, I'm never going to need more than this ever. Then here's the story link. It looks like children's books. I think this is, yeah, this one's like children's books. And mind you, I'm cutie pot, Cupid dolls. I'm flipping quickly, so you're only seeing every third or fourth one. So this one's like children's books. Hi, Gabriel. Anybody else I missed coming in? And the last one is flowers in clusters. Okay, so. And this one's on white vellum. The others are on like cream or gray. This one's on white vellum. Okay, so let me get my phone here and I'll see if I have a name on that one. Let's see. And I got to show y'all a couple pictures. Let me go to my Amazon. Should still, because it's kind of recent, so it should still be in my. Okay, this is what it is. It's called 600 Piece Vintage Scrapbook. And it's the name on it is, well, it won't let me zoom in. The name on it, it looks like brand colon XVR. God, I can't even see that. Where's my hang on. I can't read it. It's too I can't pinch and grab on Amazon. I'm trying to find, there it is. Let me get my okay, it's brand, the brand is XVROZ. Okay. Oh, I think Tina found it. Okay. Although yours is cheaper, mine is shows $18 for the 600. There they are. So, yeah. But it's called, if you put in 600-piece vintage scrapbook stickers, although they're not stickers. Okay, they're not stickers. They're calling them stickers. All right, but that's what these are. Oh, I didn't mean to take a picture. I always hit my um screenshot button all the time. So that's what they are. So there's 12 little books of them, and I guess there's 600. Okay. All right. So that is the little vellum books. They're not stickers. Okay, they're not stickers. They're just vellum. All right, so let's move this to the side. Try to keep it rolling here. Rolling. Keep those gifties rolling. Okay. Then the other thing that I bought myself for my birthday is, and I took them sideways so that I could pull them out easily. I have some other 100 postcards. You can get these in like 100 different kinds of postcards. Okay, I have them in the Pantone. I got them in the outer space. I got them in birds, blooms, bugs. I got them in all kinds of things. But there's 100 postcards in these box sets. And they come with the little ribbon so that when they're laying flat here, you can pull them out easier because they do fit in there tight, right? This one is the Penguin science fiction postcards. There's 100 of them. Yeah, Tina. Okay. Well, now you know, Tina. So I've already looked through all of these. Now I'm just going to kind of flip through them kind of quick just so you can kind of see, but they're vintage book covers of science fiction books, which a lot of these I've read because I used to be a big old sci-fi, Heinlein, Asimov, the old sci-fi kind of uh, before it went fantasy, I mean, there was fantasy, sci-fi fantasy back then too, but it was more sci-fi, So, and I'm trying to just grab one at a time. So they are thick. They're postcard thick, right? They're postcard thick. So if you like sci-fi and, look, see, they're postcards. So you could actually use them as postcards if you wanted. So they're actually kind of heavy. I'm gonna pick up a few at a time. I can probably flip through them easier too. So, and I think these were all the Penguin books, science fiction Penguin books. Yeah, see, there's the Penguin logo. So these were put out by Penguin Books, and now they've put them in this postcard set. So I just think it's awesome. There's 100. There's 100 of them. So oh, my family's texting each other. So yeah, again, I'm just going to try to flip through kind of quickly just so y'all can kind of see. Get the idea. There's so many. I mean, there's 100. Oh, thank you, Tina. Tina put in the link to these. But again, these postcard boxes of postcards come in so many variety of things. Like I said, I got the Pantone set. and the space set, and I'm looking over there, botanical set, bird set. There's all kinds of them in these postcards, and they are actual postcards. They're actual, the 4x6 postcard. So these are some of the probably, well, some of them are older, but probably most of them are probably 50s and 60s, 40s, 50s, 60s. Okay. Still got a whole nother stack here. There's so many. There's so many. I'm trying to flip them, and they don't want to flip because they are postcards. It's the Invisible Man. So, yeah. If anybody has not read this, you need, everybody in the world needs to read this book right here. If you have not read 1984, George Orwell, you need to. Oh, thank you, Elmaris. Thank you so much. I hope you're doing okay. I haven't seen you around. I mean, I see you on Instagram, but I haven't seen you at any streams lately. So I hope you're doing okay. I do see you on IG. Thank you so much for the happy belated birthday. Thank you so much, y'all. It's my birthday month, so it's fine. Oh, yes, I do. When I put postcards in my collages, I do tear them. I do separate them. There's Heinlein. He's one of my favorites. The old school. I love Heinlein. But yeah. Thank you, Elmaris. And I do take them apart. I know, right? So. See, when it started going into more fantasy, this was not, what I enjoyed reading. I didn't enjoy the fantasy with the dragons and all that. I mean, I like it, okay, but not like I love my science fiction. But anyway, okay. So, look how pretty that looks. Doesn't that look pretty? I mean, that's some beauty right there. Perfectly cut. Look at that. Janet, isn't that beautiful? So I had them sitting up like this just because it's easier to flip through them. So you can put them on their side like this, and then you can do this, right? If you have room to put them somewhere. So, yeah. Like that. So there's my science fiction postcards. Okay, then let's go on to the paper source. This is what I wanted, my main thing I wanted to shop for when I went up to meet the family on Saturday. We did go out to eat, shopped a little for Boo. She had a thing to go to, so we looked for her some clothes. Oh, I wish Colleen was here, but she doesn't get up this early. I'll have to show this. Or Colleen, if you watch this later, I took this picture just for you, Colleen. Well, and for myself too. And so anyway, Boo spotted it first, and she goes, "Oh my gosh, I need those skates." So she did a funny face, and she was being really funny there. And what was the name of the store? I have to ask Denise the name of the store. They sold roller skates in white, pink, blue, and this color. Look at those skates. Brand new skates like these. Now, sadly, Boo wanted some, but the smallest size they have is a 6, and she wears a size 5. So they didn't have size 5, but there's shelves of them all around the store. I took a picture of it for Colleen because we always talk about getting roller skates. She's being funny over there. But there's pink, white, blue, and then that one with the white I used to skate all the time, Scrappy Girl. I haven't lately, but that's because skates went to inline skate. You know, the just the one wheel down the middle, and I bought a pair of those um, some years ago, and my ankles weren't strong enough. But these you don't have to balance so much, you know, because I got the four wheels, right? So I thought about buying myself a set of these, but well, she didn't want to do that, Tina. She didn't want to have to get bunch up socks to do it. So if she couldn't find her size, yeah, rollerblades. Thank you, Tina. Rollerblades. I didn't do well with rollerblades. I did buy a pair, and but I didn't do well with rollerblades. But I used to do really well with these, and so I think I could do these again. But I didn't get myself any because I didn't want to take the time to try them on and all that. Take my boots off and try on shoes. We had other things to do, like go to the paper source. But anyway, so these are really cool. If I bought some, I'd probably buy these. So aren't they cool? So yeah, you'll have to show if Colleen, if you missed that, you'll have to yeah, watch this at the 55, 56 mark, 56 minute mark. So then the other thing, so I did a quick little video of the paper source. I have it on mute because they were playing music, so I don't want. So I just kind of did a little walkthrough. So I did a little walkthrough through the paper source, kind of quick. I wanted to keep it like under a minute. So I just did a real quick walkthrough of the paper source store, and then Boo's at the very end over there. So, I mean, it's a whole big stationery store. Look how big it is. See? And there's Boo with her choices. Yeah, it's well, it's if you want to call it wrapping paper, it's like rice paper. Most of it. Some of it, there's a couple in here that are more cardstocky, but most of them are like rice paper, and they're huge. Okay, so let me measure. Let me measure one for. Oops, sorry. So I will have to send Mary a piece of this because she's doing gold this year. She's doing gold. Let me see if I can do it with this little my mini ruler. Let's see how long is this mini ruler. Is it 12 inches? Yeah. Okay. So they are about 18 by, let's see, 24, 30 maybe? 18 by 24, 26. Yeah, probably about 18 by 30 size. And they're it's not like wrapping paper. I mean, these, and they're like $5-6 a piece. This one is $6.95 for one sheet. $6.95 for one sheet of paper. Totally worth it if you're a paper lover and it's your birthday. So yeah, and it's like gold printed on black rice paper. Okay, so I'll show you all the ones that I bought. That one. Look at this one. Oh my gosh, I love it. Black with gold cats. Black with gold cats. They're all the same size. They're all the same size. And then there's this tie-dye, Japanese tie-dye. I'm not sure which side it goes, front or back. I think they're the same. So this one, it goes through. I mean, it's like batik. It's like a batik paper. Okay. That one's like a batik. Here's another one that's gold printed on a teal paper. I'm gonna have to send a piece of this to Zandra. So, and it's on rice paper. Okay, then this one, I love this one. This is probably next to the cat one. I love this one. It's another batik type, and it's this bright blue with the fish. And this is on rice paper too, although it's kind of hard to tell. It's all different art supplies. And I did take a picture of Cameron's gifts. I'm going to post it on IG later. And I used this as a background. Where is it? Let's see. Here. So I took a picture of what Cameron gave me for my birthday, and it's on this paper. Although it looks tan in the picture. It's really kind of a yellowy craft paper. Do you cut off how much you want? Yes. Oh, no. At the store, no. This is the size they come. Look, let me show you all the video again if you didn't see it. Here. That's how they come. They're draped over wooden rods. That's how they come, like this. Okay, all right. Then y'all know I have the big color wheel hanging on my closet, and I have the big poster brain, and I got those at Blip. But they had this one. Because y'all know this is my year of color. So I got that one. And then I got the celestial chart. So I got sticky. I don't want any sticky keys. The key was shut. I don't want yeah. All right, so then I got the star chart. Why is it doing that? It's asking me if I want shortcuts. I don't want shortcuts. Why is it doing this? I don't know. Okay, so those are the papers I got. The fish, the octopus, the batik, the cats, and this swirly kind of look kind of like Celtic knot kind of thing. So those are the big papers that I got. I know, right? And they roll them up. Boo got her a couple of sheets too, and they put them in this Paper Source bag. Please recycle this bag. That will not be a problem. Now I'll cut them up, Rachel. I'll cut them up. And then Cam, when he wrapped up his gift, the last time he and I went to the Paper Source, each of us bought this paper. When he wrapped up his gifts in the box, he wrapped his box with this paper. See how he cut some off. He cut some off of the paper, and y'all saw I use these cats in my Japanese journal. So I got that left from Cameron. And then the other two things that I got at Paper Source was this greeting card, which I haven't taken it out yet. It was the last one they had. And I loved it for the graphics and the color. So I will use this in one of my journals, probably in my writing journal for the Year of the Tiger. So this was just a greeting card. Comes with a nice envelope like this, which I'll use the envelope for something else because it's just a blank card. But I love the graphic, the graphicness of it. So yeah, so I bought the Year of the Chinese New Year, Year of the Tiger. So I bought that at the Paper Source. And then the last thing I bought at the Paper Source was one of these Lectrums 1917. I've never had one of these. Of all the journals that I've had, I've never bought a Lectrum 1917, and I got the dotted one. And so I did. It was wrapped in plastic. I took it out of the plastic. I shouldn't have taken out the plastic because that would have been a good ASMR for Rachel. So anyway, so now I'm going to take off the cover, and I got the they had I think that in blue. I don't know. They didn't have a black one. They didn't have a whole lot of them because, I guess because at the beginning of it's not a dated journal, but it's because journals, sell at the beginning of the year. People want to buy their journal. It's got 2 ribbons in it. I can't show you that. It's got 2 ribbons. It is the dotted. You probably can't see it, but it's the dotted grid, dot grid. And the paper is, it's like thinner than the Moleskine. And I think this, when you get it wet, will be, if you do use it with wet, will be one of those crinkly kind of. Oh, well, here, let me do this for Rachel. Yes, it is nice paper, Jen. Oh, I messed up the ASMR. Shh, wait a minute. It's thin. It's thin paper. So, and hardback, and it's nice and sturdy. These aren't cheap though. How much did I pay for this? Where's the price? I know the price is on. Maybe, oh, maybe it was on. No, it had to be on here. I think it was on here. Well, I took the plastic off. Okay, here we go. I'll get my plastic back out. It was $20, $19.95. There we go, Rachel. And I'll keep this. I don't know if it has a pocket. Let me see if it has a pocket like the molluscinas do. Yeah, it does have a pocket. And it's got some labels. So anytime I get a molluscina or any kind of journal that has a pocket, then I'll put the wrap inside there. And I'll put that in there too for now. The labels. There we go. So it's the Lectrum 1917. All right. So that's all I got at the paper source. Those papers and that one journal and that one card. Now we're going to move on to the books. We also went to Barnes & Noble. We also went to Barnes & Noble as part of my birthday. So, and then we're going to go back to our pass along. If y'all are late, if you're late, nobody's ever late. If you came in before, when I first started, I'm going to talk about this again. Helen Cole's books, the pass along books, and I'm not sponsored. Helen didn't pay me. But I want to show you these books, and what I want to do with these are for like family members, and this one is just in the eyes of others, so you can send this to anybody. What I want to do is I'll talk about it here in a minute after I show the rest of these books, so I can spend some time with this. And I want to do this one for Barb Owen. And again, I said at the beginning, the book being passed around can only be to US. However, if you are in an international, or if you don't want to do the pass along part to different people, then I made the suggestion of sending 6x9. I think it was 6. What was the size? I think I said 6x9. 6x9 piece of paper with you could draw some art or something. Nothing dimensional. No dimensions. It has to be perfectly flat piece of paper. If you want to paint it, color it, doodle it, write a letter, something like that to Barb. And if you want to send it to me at my post office box, I'll give you all that again in a minute. And then we'll put it together and send this to Barb. If y'all didn't know, Barb Owen lost her husband, the Claus Man, of just a few weeks ago. And so I thought it would be nice to fill this out and with extra pages. So if you don't want to pass the book along, you could just send me the pages and we'll add them to the book. Hi, Arlene. Hope you're feeling better. Arlene was sick. I hope you're okay, Arlene. Yeah, so I'm going to talk about them here again in a minute, okay, so I can take my time. And so if y'all have any suggestions about, doing the pass along book, again, if you want to be a part of it, you need to email me. We'll put the email. My email's always under the video, and just put in the title of the email, Barb book or Barb's book, whatever you want, just so I know that it has to do with that book. All right, so let me go ahead and show you what I got. Now I have a project we're going to do. I'm going to show you on my Barnes & Noble haul. If you haven't, I did post it on Instagram and Twitter, so it is up there. Y'all saw it. Some of y'all have seen it. Okay, Gabriel. Anybody else I missed here? Thanks everybody for being here. So I have a little project. When I had an armload of books, and Denise goes, "You don't need that, Mom. You don't need to buy that book. I said, I know it's not, it's for a project I want to do. She said, okay. It was on sale, it was on clearance for $7, and it's 500 awesome animals. And I have a project we're going to do with this. I'm not going to tell you about the project now. Maybe we'll start it on Wednesday. Maybe we'll try to do this on Wednesday. So I have a project for us to do with this. And that's why I got it, because they're very simple, but they're very simple little animals. But we're going to do a project with these, and I want to start it. I like to start it on Wednesday. Hi, Lady Jan. So if you I think it's going to be pretty simple to do, and you don't have to have this book to do it. It's not going to be anything difficult. I don't think. I haven't done it yet, so I have the idea in my head. With this book, so it's just very simple little animal drawings. There's like 500 of them. And these books, there's all kinds of these draw 500 plants, and there's all kinds of them. I don't know if they're all by Julia Kuo, but there's a whole bunch of this type of books. Teaser, I won't tell you now. Tune in Wednesday. Exactly, Rachel. Exactly. So anyway, but I do have an idea project for this, and it does not. You could use flowers, plants. You can do whatever. Well, you'll see. You'll see on and I'll just say that it does go along with my year of color. Remember, this is my year of color, doing things with just different with color, and so we'll do this a little project from this, or just you don't have to have the book. I'm just saying. Then the next thing I got was this book, Warhol and the West. It's about, Western Art Museum, the National Cowboy and Western Heritage Museum, Tacoma Art Museum. Oh, thank you, Linda. Thank you so much for the super chat. Super sticker. Thank you so much, Linda. And I hope your son's healing up. I know he was out of the hospital, so I hope he's recovering and doing okay. And thank you so much for the super sticker, Linda. I appreciate that. Thanks so much. Thank you, little Snapdragon Pacola. Thank you. So this one is Warhol and the West. There's a biography. I almost bought it. Boo and I were standing there talking about Boo is Samantha, talking about Andy Warhol and what when he was around, what he represented, and she just recognizes his art, but she's not done any kind of biographies. And they have this big thick biography on him. I'm sure it's in. Let me look real quick. On Amazon as well. I didn't buy it because I don't know if I have time. I got so many books. I mean, I can't even tell you how many books I try to read a week. But so I didn't want to add this to the pile right now. But I'll show you the cover of the books. I'm sure it's in here. So Boo and I were talking about him, and I know this book will be probably. I think is it this? No, I don't think it's diaries, but the cover looked like this, but I can't tell. I can't tell if that's it or not, but it looked kind of like that. It was about this thick though, but I thought it was more of a biography, but that looks like the cover. So I'm pretty sure that was it. I'm pretty sure that was the book that I saw at Barnes and Noble. And it was about this thick. This one's a hardcover here, but they had it in paperback. So anyway, yeah, I know. And I thought of Huster too because of the, but his style. I'm not going to show the whole thing. I'm just going to do a little flip through, and but you can read about each one. Each one of the pieces, and so. I'm just going to do a quick flip through here. So these are at the museum. I'm sure this book was put out by the museum. If y'all go to any of your local museums, or if you're traveling and go to a museum, make sure and visit their gift shop. All museums are going to have a gift shop, and that's where you're going to find these kind of books like this. Is in the gift shop. We anytime we go to our Ohio Museum of Art in Atlanta, we go to the bookshop. to the gift shop, because you're always going to find cool books. Ours has like shelves and shelves and just a whole walls of art books. And I could easily spend, a couple hours just in the gift shop, regardless of the whatever the show is that we go to see, because there's just so many great books at the museums. So yeah, so that's Warhol in the West. Then what do I want to show you? Okay, so I know we've had different books by Ernst Haeckel. I think I'm saying that right. And one of the girls gifted me the black and white color book of Ernst Haeckel. Was it last week? But this is his official book that has it all in color. And I did read a little bit. I had never really read a lot about him, but I think he died in, I think it was like 19. Oh, I looked him up. Let me look him up again, tell you all the dates. I think he lived from 1890 something to, no, 60 something, 1860 something to 1919, I think. Let me look him up to tell y'all. But I love his art. ERNSTHAECKEL. And y'all probably recognize him. There's a color book out on him and different books. So he was born in 1834 and died in 1919. And if y'all haven't read anything about him, he's really interesting. I just looked him up, a quick look up on him. And it's in a soft cover. And I don't know what year this book came out in. It came out in, where is it? They always make the copyrights are so, okay. It was reprinted. Oh, all right. First printed in 1998 and reprinted in 2021. So this is the new 2021. Well, it's 2022 now, but this is the new reprint of it. And what I like about it is because it's got a lot of his color work in it. So I'm going to flip through. I'm going to love to read this because he was, in the, kind of, I guess he would have been considered in the Art Nouveau period. But look at it. It's got the color. And he drew a lot of this like just looking under a microscope. He'd look close up at plants and things under a microscope. Isn't this amazing? I know y'all seen his work before. But I like this because the color plates and the, gloss, nice, shiny gloss. But it's look at this detail. I mean, this is like a life's work, right? I'll read the ISBN in a minute. And it's stunning. So I have some of, his work in the thinner paper, the color book style, that if you want to cut it up, that's the one you want. You don't want to cut this one up. I think this was $25. Of course, I wish I would have seen it, I think it was about a month ago. Well, I think it was New Year's week. That week is when, well, I don't know if they do it every year, but Barnes & Noble has all their hardbacks 50% off. I don't know that this would have qualified for it because it's not a hardback, but I did buy hardbacks from Barnes & Noble that week. And I am planning on going to this week to my Books A Million to check on the calendars being marked down to $3. So we'll see about that. Maybe I'll have some calendars to show y'all in next stream or two. So, let me read the ISBN 978-379-13-19902. And I haven't looked it up on Amazon, so I don't know. Hi. Oh, she doesn't have any sound. I was going to say hi to Lady Celtic Moon, but she says she doesn't have any sound, so she can't hear me anyway. So, yeah, I love this. All right, then got a couple more here. I know y'all probably seen this because I've seen it around, and I've also seen it at my Barnes and Noble on sale for $15 all over the place. But it's also where I got my Gustav. I mean, no, not the Gustav. The what was the other one I got? You know, the one I'm doing my Art Nouveau. Oh, what's his name? What's his name in the Art Nouveau? Um, I'm looking down here. Where did I put it? Well, anyway, the other Art Nouveau. Maybe it's just. I think it might have been. I don't think it was just Art Nouveau. Maybe it was. Oh, what's his name? I can't think of it right now because I got his name in my head. But anyway, they have these books all the time at Barnes and Noble for clearance out for $15. And Muka. Yeah. Thank you, Kathy. So anyway, and I know everybody's going to yell at me, but yes, I did actually buy this one to cut up, and I bought the Muka. I bought two of the Muka, one to keep and one to cut up. I did only bought one of these because I also have the paper pack that I bought from Stamperia from Zandra of Clint's stuff. So yeah. So yeah, I bought that. I got it on sale for $15. And I know you can get these all the time there. Barnes and Noble has them. Okay. Tina said the Ernst Haeckel one is on. You can get it for $17 on Amazon. Okay. Thank you, Tina. Make sure it's the same one. Make sure it's the same one because there are different books out by him. Or not by him, but published about him and his work. So you want to make sure and get the 2021 new one, because it's much nicer than the color book ones. Okay, just saying. All right, then a couple more. Then I got this one, and I looked up how to say it. Margherita. So Renee Margherita is that I looked. If you don't know how to pronounce something, Google will tell you, right? Okay, in the thought-provoking life of Renee Margherita, 1898 to 1967, the author makes a compelling case for his single most significant purveyor of images to the modern world. Marguerite's surreal sensibility, deadpan melodrama, and fine-tuned outrageousness have become an inescapable part of our visual landscapes. And I know that y'all have probably seen, I don't know if it's in here. I think it's called, not The First Man, Adam. Anyway, it's the one with the green apple and the bowler. Green apple and the bowler. I forget what it's called. Let me look it up now because it's going to bug me. Y'all recognize this painting. Hang on. Magritte. All right. It is called Man. Well, no, it's not called Man in the. Well, there must be a couple different ones. This Man in the bowler hat. This one is the one with the what is it called? The Son of Man. The Son of Man. I know y'all recognize. This is on Amazon. I just found it there, but this one. I think there's another one with the apple or something on. There's more bowlers. There's more bowler hat ones. But that one's called The Son of Man. Then there's the man in a bowler hat. So yeah, but those are the ones I figured you'd recognize. Okay. All right. Tina said that link that she posted for the $17 is from 2008, so it's not the new one. Yeah, y'all want to make sure if you want that nice one of Haeckel, then go by the ISBN number I gave you. Okay. Thank you, Tina, for clarifying. Okay, so this is his it's a biography of him, and of course, it's got lots of pictures of his paintings and things inside here. So I won't go through all of it, but if you like surrealism, I do not really know anything about him, so I am anxious to read. this book, a biography on him. Okay, so then let's see. Yeah, beach hall. Yeah, Lady Jan. Are you going to Myrtle Beach? Oh no, Devin is. Okay, yeah. So Devin, these are some book ideas for you to take to Myrtle Beach, Devin. And then the last book that I got, and I've had people asking me about this one. Look at it; it's huge. It's kind of like the what's the little book that you can buy every year? Farmer's Almanac. It's kind of like the Farmer's Almanac. And I almost bought two. They're only $12. And I almost bought two, one to cut up and one to read. But I decided that they're all little black and white ink drawings. So if there's something that I like in the little black and white ink drawings and I want to write down some of the information from the book, I'll just do a little doodle. I'll just do a little sketch, just do a little ink drawing if I want to write some of the information down. So I won't cut this one up, at least not for right now. Okay, Tina, sleep well. Get some rest. Okay, thank you so much for my gifts, Tina. Thank you so much. Get some rest. Tina's been up all night with her sick cat. Plus, Tina doesn't sleep well anyway. So I always tell her, Tina, you don't have to be here. Let's see. All right. So this is called Old Time Country Wisdom and Lore. Thousands of traditional skills for simple living. Well, I'm not buying it for the simple living. I like it for the wisdom and lore. Oh, thank you, Nat. Thank you, Nats. Thank you so much for the super chat. Let me click on you there. Happy belated birthday, Dee. I hope this year brings you as much joy as you bring the fibs. Oh, thank you so much for the Canadian $69.99. Thank you so much, Nats. I appreciate that so much. And for those of y'all that don't know what fibs mean, it's friends in the box. Fibs are friends in the box. Thank you so much, Nats. Thank you. I appreciate that. Thank you for the happy birthday gift. Thank you. Y'all are so sweet. That was so sweet. And speaking of sweet, where's Janet? Janet will be streaming at 1. And because she's she's snark, but I think she's sweet. She's a sweet. Let's see, a snarky sweetie. A snarky sweetie. Janet comes on at 1 Eastern after me. Thank you, Nats. Okay, so let me tell y'all what's in this book, and it's there we go. It's got all these ink drawings in them. And it just kind of reminds me of the old clip art books. If y'all have, old enough to know when you had to use a clip art book for any kind of illustration printing or anything like that. Oh, you're here being sweet. Okay. Hi, Terry. And I didn't see Arlene answer, but she's here, so I'm assuming she's feeling better. Hi, Amy. So anyway, I loved it. And it's just like on newsprint type paper. But I loved all the little illustrations, and I'll read you the contents, or some of them anyway. Thanks, Rebecca. It's got weather wisdom, moon lore, water witching, free talk, flowers, herbs, and shrubs, creatures and countryside, birds, bugs, hunter's bag, hook, line, and sinker, outdoor gear. Then in part 2 is hearth and homestead, ways with paint and paper, fibers and fabric, clay, leather, wax, spick and span, scents, salts, and such, rural remedies, country pastimes, playthings, and one thing or another. And then in part 3 is the country table, all about different cooking, kitchen wisdom, gardening to the pantry shelf. And so that one's all on cooking. So yeah, it's just so awesome, right? Okay, up right away. Okay, Arlene. Well, I know that Mary and her crew, Mary Altier, they all were concerned about you as well last week, Arlene. So anyway, it's just got all kinds of things like what's all the different clouds, the different symbols for the different clouds, Sirius, nimble, the cumulonimbus, the different clouds. And it's got the high clouds, middle clouds, low clouds, what it means in weather. And of course, I'm not going to go through all 1,000 of these. Bye, Devin. Thanks for stopping in. I don't know. I don't remember when you're going on your vacay, but yeah, hope you have a great time. Get some books. Hi, Lisa. Oh, good. Well, hi. Welcome again, Lady Celtic Moon. Good to see you. And so, anyway, it's got all kinds of things on what the different foul weather signs, fair weather signs, dry weather signs, all, different signs of rain and all. And I want to read something on the barometric pressure, because here it is, the barometer for general forecasting, not for forecasting, but because when the barometer goes up or down, I don't remember which is. I know a lot of us get barometric headaches, so I'm going to read on the barometric weather signs, and all kinds of weather wisdom, just so much. But look at the little spot illustrations. Can somebody get Avery and knock Avery to the curb? Can one of the mods knock Avery to the curb, please? Or if I can get block. There we go. Did it go? And Erica. Okay. So I didn't block. Can somebody get rid of Avery, the bot? The bot. Are we good here? Am I still here, guys? Let's do a test here. There we go. Hi, CB. I don't know where my mods went. Let's see if I can put user in timeout then. Okay. All right. So nature and the weather, animals, nature trail, fish. Okay, here, let me just read you a couple here. Fish swimming close to the surface and biting avidly mean rain. Bubbles appearing over clam beds are a sign of rain. Trout, leap, and herring form schools more quickly preceding rain. Trout swimming in circles in a stream signifies a mild winter. Just little things like that. Isn't that just so interesting? Okay. Oh, thank you, Icy. Insects. Swarming flies foretell of rain. I'm just picking out random ones. Crickets become energetic before a rain. All this is so fascinating. Any of this stuff would just be great in a Commonplace book. If any of y'all keep Commonplace books, yes, it's like a little. It is. It's a encyclopedia. I love that kind of stuff. I swore if I had my choice back in the day, I wanted to be an archaeologist. But my second choice was a spy, and my third choice was a librarian. When I was a kid, growing up reading everything, heavenly bodies and the weather. Long range weather prediction. But look at all the little spot illustrations. And this is just on the chapter on weather, right? Then here's moon lore. Planting by the moon. And all different. Here's your astronomy. Now I don't do astrology, but astronomy, is just the study of the stars. Date and time when the moons enter each sign, and just when to plant, when to harvest. It's just like, it's just awesome stuff in here. But I love the illustrations, right? I'll give y'all the ISBN. I'm not sure if this is on Amazon or not, but I'll give it to y'all. So, and then plants, trees. But I want to flip just so y'all can see some of the illustrations. Creatures of the countryside, and then just little different animals, spot illustrations. Nature trail. Oh, it's different birds and when they arrive in their summer quarters and when they depart for winter quarters. Like, let's find a bird. Like, here's the field sparrow. March in the eastern United States and departs for winter in October. Missouri and New Jersey to the Gulf Coast. Some remain north in winter. It's just, I just love this information. Don't y'all? What did CB say? A book haul is a good one to be late to. Well, you missed. This is the last book, CB. This is the last book, so you're late to the party. You'll have to go back and skim through. So, yeah, it's my birthday haul. That's my birthday haul. And in just a minute, we're going to talk about Helen's books here in a minute, the pass along, and what I plan on doing with the main the one for everybody. These ones are made for family. This one's made for others or just general. So let's see, birds and superstitions. Let's see. Let's read one of the superstitions. Birds are sometimes regarded as being supernaturally wise, and there are many country omens about them, but here are a few. Old Southern plantation workers believed that doves knew before cotton planting time whether the crops would be good or bad. Let's see. The farm workers believed that the direction from the cry of the first morning, like in MOURN, dove of the season came, that the first one of the season was important. If the sound of the dove came from above the worker, he would prosper. If it came from another direction, things would probably not go very well that season. In the New England states, it is still considered unlucky if you see two crows flying together on your left. Who could keep up with all this stuff? I just got to get to the grocery store and Chick-fil-A. I can't worry about which side the crows are flying. Then here's bugs and such. Of course, anything about bees are very interesting. If y'all have never read anything on bees, of course, y'all know how important bees are, but they're also very interesting to read about. Crickets, dragonflies. But look at the illustrations. You like that, Icy? I can't worry about how the crow flies. 3 closing. I mean, Janet, probably means that you threw out some bird seed and they're out there eating it or something like that. Oh my gosh. But I mean, this book is just huge. It's just got so much. But this is the kind of thing that you could just sit and just think about these things, jot down some notes in your Commonplace book. That's what I'm going to do with it. What's this one? Temperatures of when to fish. I love to fish. I'm a fisherwoman. I am a fisherwoman. I do have a couple of videos where I show you how to bait your hook with worms and minnows. I have a couple videos out there somewhere on that. Let's see. So yeah, leather, how to tan leather and work with leather, wax. How to iron, does anybody iron? I never iron. Does anybody? I don't even do crafts where I require to iron, but I don't iron. I don't sew. So if you're a seamstress, then of course you're going to have it. You have to, iron down those seams and stuff. But I don't sew. But yeah, rural remedies, everything from the chicken pox to childbirth here. Indigestion, hives, poison ivy. See what it says about poison ivy. Wash area often with a cooling solution of baking soda and water and apply apple cider vinegar. Squeeze the juice from gypsum weed and use as a lotion. And then it goes on to 1 tablespoon of this and apply milk and do the. I guess if you try all that stuff. Hi, Scrap Girl. Anybody else? You want to see my tackle box? I will bring my tackle box up here, Rachel. I think I've probably shown it on some videos at the lake, going through it or something. I don't know. If I knew right where those videos were, I'd show them to you right now. Or I bait a hook, and but I put them on Facebook, but I don't want to go try to dig them up right now. Let me finish this book and then I'll flip over there and see if I can look under Facebook videos. It's probably under there. and they're all public. All my Facebook. That's why I always tell you, if I don't follow you or you follow me back, all my pretty much everything I do is public on Facebook. So we don't need to follow each other for you to see my artwork, my color book pages, and I keep it's all public. So we because I'm real leery on following people right now. Well, not just right now, but Facebook. There's so many what do you call it? Where they get into your not hack, but anyway, yeah, hack, I guess. So I don't follow anybody on Facebook anymore. I mean, you probably have to send me a email, a typewritten letter, and and let me know that it was really you before I'd even follow you. Before I'd follow you on Facebook. No offense. So let's see. Recipes. This is now we're into the cooking section here. The country table. So it's just look at all the spot illustrations and it's just awesome. It's just an awesome book. Okay, so the ISBN, I think it's Barnes and Noble. I don't know. It may be no. It says Voyager Press. I don't know. I'll give you the ISBN 978-076-03-75891. So it's a big encyclopedia. So yeah, let's see if I can't find it quick, then I'm just not gonna look for it. Oh, no offense taken. Okay. Okay, let's see if I can get right over to let's see where I can find because I don't ever look. I don't even know where my videos are. Let's see. Where's the post, photos, life event? Where's my videos? Well, let's see. Doesn't that scroll over? I don't know. Let me look under photos and then that may go to no, it doesn't. When I go look up other people, I can look up videos, but I don't see photos, music. Well, where's my oh, here we go. Videos. I found it. Okay. Let it load up here. Let me see if I can find wow, I send out a lot of videos to people for happy birthdays. I guess I could delete a lot of those. Look at all those birthdays I send out to people. Telling people happy birthday. But I'm just looking. Oh, here we go. Here we go. Here's a couple of them. All right, we're going to finish out a minnow here. So, a hook. We're going to put on a bass minnow here. Right behind his fin. There we go. All righty. Time to cast. Okay, there's one. Then I think I got one with the worm here. Let's see. Okay, here we go. Okay, so I'm going to bait my hook here with a nice juicy worm. Come back here, little fella. So, maybe we'll catch us a mess of catfish. Okay, ready to fling. And then I got this one. Let me see if this is it. I think this is okay. Here, y'all are gonna love this. Rachel, are you looking? Rachel, watch this. Oh my gosh, I got a chair.
Oh my gosh, you sure did.
Okay. You want a video of that?
I got it. Oh my goodness.
Okay, that's enough. Well, y'all missed. Wait, let me say play again. Oh my gosh, I caught a chair. It was one of those plastic chairs. I caught a plastic chair. Oh my goodness. Now here's Hubster. I think he's fishing. So yeah, there's a couple of fishing videos. I know. I was reeling it in. I go, oh my gosh, I got something big. Get the camera. get the camera. I mean, get the phone and take a video. So Hubster grabs the phone and I'm reeling it in. And he's filming, thinking I'm going to bring in a bass, and it was a chair. Oh my goodness. So yeah, caught a chair. Okay, so now I want to talk a little bit about Helen's books here. Oh my goodness. And I thought, let me show in case y'all missed this too. Let me go back here. Hang on. Let me go back to my photos. I want to show y'all here's the paper. This is the paper source store. So this is what we did this weekend. This is where I got those papers. CB, you missed this, CB, because I showed my paper haul too. So CB, you missed the paper haul. But here's at the paper source. That's huge. And then there's Boo right there holding her little papers. She's so cute. Okay, and then these are the skates, and I can't remember the name of the store that these were at, but their roller skates are coming back, I guess. Well, I don't know if they ever left, but I haven't seen them in stores, brand new roller skates in stores. So Boo wanted to get these, but they didn't have her. The smallest was a size 6, and she wears a size 5. But look at those. Aren't those cute? So Colleen, we need to get those. Then I got a couple pictures here. I posted this one on IG. Here's let me find it here. Wait a minute. Where'd it go? Well, I don't know where. Oh, here it is. So there's me, Denise, and Samantha. So this is us out shopping. There's us shopping. And what else? What else do I have to show from the weekend? Cam couldn't be there, so I bought him a gift. I bought him a Janis Joplin t-shirt. And they're both into vinyl. Now vinyl's a thing, But I thought that was a pretty cool t-shirt. So I got Cameron a Janis Joplin t-shirt. Yes, well, Boo is my mini me. My mini me's Denise. Boo's my mini me. Yeah, Rachel. Let's see. What else did we do? Oh, this was a good one of Hubster. There's Hubster. We went out to eat. And then there's Boo. So yeah, we had fun. It was a good day. So I think that's it. You saw the pictures on Instagram? Yeah, I put a couple up there. Okay, so now I want to talk about Helen's books. You can get these and feel free any of the mods that want to put this on, link it to Amazon. So you can get these on Amazon. So she has My Pass Along Journal, an individual discovery of self-worth as viewed through the eyes of loved ones, and the Christian version. So they're both the same as viewed through the eyes of loved one. This one is just a Christian version with Bible verses. I'm going to go through all 3 of them. Then this is the Pass Along Journal, an individual discovery of self-worth as viewed through the eyes of others. And so what I would like to do with this one is I want to either fill it out, and y'all let me know what you think is best. I want to do this for Barb Owen, and I would like for us to all, whoever knows Barb, who just lost Claus Man a few weeks ago, I'd like to either fill this along in one of 2 ways, pass it along in one of 2 ways. First off, we're not passing the book around international. So that gave me the idea that if anybody wants to do a 6 by 9 one sheet of a tribute, a comment, something you love about Barb, something Barb taught you, something you know about Barb and like about Barb. And if you want to send that to me, my PO box, I will include it in the book because I want to do this for Barb. Now, I don't know if everybody wants to do that or if do you actually want me to pass the book around with the chance that it could get lost in the mail. So y'all let me know what you think. Should we just do everybody just mail me one sheet and I'll just include it in here and just give the book to Barb? I'm not sure how I want to do that because if we pass the book along and somebody does different things and fills it out and then give it back to me and I'll pass it on to Barb, there's a chance that it could get lost. Okay, that's the only thing is when you do a mail pass around a mail thing like this, there's a chance it gets lost. Now I am gonna if we do the pass along with the mail, then I'm gonna have to ask that whoever gets it and passes it along in a priority envelope. Just everybody saying do the mail-in sheets. Okay, so Helen's saying here. They can all be given to loved ones, but I wrote others on the cover so it would be more appropriate for school and professional says. Yes, exactly. So, that's why I thought that I would do this one for Barb. And she does mention that if you want to put a different cover, you can, and I'm going to go get into the innards of it here in a minute. But I wanted to get y'all's view. Just everybody saying just do a sheet, do the mail-in sheet. Okay, well then that's probably the safest. Okay, it will be the safest. But what I'm going to do is I'm going to read you some of the ideas in here, but you can just give me, it doesn't have to follow this exactly. If you just want to send something to me, to my P.O. box, which is in my description, I'll put it in here as well, or one of the mods can, to my P.O. box, and I will include the book and the sheets to Barb, okay? Because I really thought that this would be nice. So if you're a follower of Barb Owen, who lost Claus Man a few weeks ago, and you want to give her, I'm sure everybody sent her cards and everything as well. But if you want to do this something a little extra special for her, I think it would be nice, okay? And that way international people can participate as well, okay? International people can participate as well. Okay. A due date on the sheets. What do y'all think? What do you think, Janet? 2-3 weeks? I don't want this to drag out for months. I want it, if y'all are seeing this and you want to participate in it, send it to me within a couple weeks. Okay. A couple weeks should be enough time for you to send me a sheet with a little tribute to Barb. Okay. Thank you, Pacola. Let me put that there. So there's my P.O. box. Okay. So if you want to send a written letter or something to Barb, if you think it's too private, then put your sheet in an envelope, and as long as it doesn't get too thick, guys, because then I'll just keep it closed and keep it in the book and only Barb will see it. If it's just something general, hi, Kathy Bird. If it's just something general that something she taught you, something you learned from it, let me just go ahead and get into it now so you'll see the idea. Okay. So again, you can get these, look up the Pass Along Journal, Helen Cole on Amazon. She's not paying me, people. Okay, so she has her dedication. So let me tell you the table of contents. There's instructions for the giver of the journal and the recipient. To those adding your thoughts, how to decorate and protect your journal, and how to utilize blank pages. So there's blank pages in the back, so that if let's just say somebody wanted to do draw them as a superhero. Okay, well, if you're passing this book along and somebody already did the superhero, then you have these blank pages in the back so that you can do it again, right? So there's blank pages in the back so that if you're passing along this book to your friends, family, or whoever you're passing it to, and somebody's got your page and you wanted to do that same thing, Okay, a month should allow for international. Okay. All right. So let me write this down. So today is the 7th of February. Okay, so this is 2/7/22. So if you get it to me by March 7, 2022. Okay, Barb, let me just put Barb pages. Barb page. So you're going to have to March 7th. So that'll give international people enough time. It's just a letter, guys. Just a letter. No, do not send me anything with dimensions. Nothing dimensional. Don't pile up the three-dimensional stickers and all that. It's one page. One page. You can draw, you can do the ideas in here, or you can just write your own tribute, whichever you want to do. Okay. But let's just say you sent me up an idea in here of your superhero. So let me go here to page 21. Okay. So you could draw them as a superhero. Well, if you draw Barb as a superhero, I'll put it in here. Okay. You see how I'm going? But there's a lot of things in here you're probably not going to get to, but I'm going to try to give, I don't know how much of this, Helen, let me get a sip of juice. How many of these ideas Helen wants me to read on air? Because she wants you to buy the books too, guys. I mean, let's be honest, right? And they're like $10. So they're awesome. They're awesome books. And they're basically all the same, except the Christian version has Bible verses and things, and I'm going to show them all. But I don't know how many of the ideas Helen wants me to read. She can tell me. She's here. But like that, there's like that. There's make a list, make it fill the blank pages with insider jokes, like if y'all told jokes, something like that. You're welcome to show all the prompts on the air. Okay, she said I could tell the prompts. So there's just so many. There's like tell a story. So if you and Barb have had some kind of interaction, there's bookmarks. If you want to make a bookmark, that's fine. And she says, you can do that. Again, this is, you got to consider it being as a pass along as well. So she says, choose an activity you will enjoy and fill out that page, or make a page and we'll put it in the book and send it to Barb. I'm going to read some more of the table of contents. Or you can simply answer some questions. You can choose to decorate a page, a heartfelt letter. The amount of content does not matter. What is important is that you are completely sincere and include only true and positive things that will uplift the recipient. Okay. To try to do genuine, not vague responses will not come across as genuine. Be specific. Consider giving examples of experiences. If you've something Barb might have taught you, or something that touched you that Barb has said or done, things like that. We want it to be personal, right? But okay, and Janet does say that Barb likes bookmarks. But here's the thing, guys. It has to be a flat paper bookmark. I know this group. I know this crew. We're going to want to decorate it up, put flowers and ribbons, and no. Just send a flat piece of paper. This is 6x9, so don't make anything bigger than 6x9, or a bookmark that is no bigger than 9 inches. Okay. Yes, I think Barb was on Friday. Yes, she was on Friday. I've not watched it, but she was on Friday. Okay. So some of the prompts. All right. So let me just kind of go through here. So bookmarks, create a dessert. There's a word search in here. You can do a comic strip. You can draw a picture. Draw them as a hero. And then there's fill in the blanks. Like you can fill in blanks about, I have seen you show great courage when blank. I was really proud of you when you blank. You have helped me blank. I want you to know that you blank. So anything like that, it doesn't have to be exactly like this, guys. I mean, I'm telling you, you should buy the book. You should buy the book just for your own reference. but or any of them, buy them for your own reference. So that way, if really want, if you're interested in doing these kind of projects, not just for Barb, but for your family or anybody else, then you have the whole book, right? It's only like $10, right? um so it's totally worth it. So, but I'm just going to give you a few ideas. Tell a story, draw a superhero, draw a picture, more blanks like you are very successful at, you have a real talent for, and there's blank lines. You teach others how to. You always make an effort, even blank, even when you probably don't feel like it. Those kind of questions like that. So if you want to be real specific, you could, get Helen's book, which I would recommend. You can do your favorite quotes, tell a story, uh, more fill in the blanks. And so there's just different ones. There's like 2 or 3 of each one. I think Helen's got 3 to 4 of each. So like the superhero one has like 3. So that if you're doing this for a family member or something, then 3 different people could do the superhero. Or as she says in the book, she has blank pages in the back for you to do pages that might have already been filled out. Pages that might have already been filled out, you can do those. Okay. Let's see. If you have any questions, put them. Oh, thanks, Helen. Put the questions in a cap so I'll see them. Okay. It's okay to blank sometimes. Remember that blank is more important than blank. You see, so you can fill in different little questionnaires, create a word search, write letters, your favorite quotes. So she has like 3 or 4 of the different ones so that different people can fill out the different ones. So if you decide to tell a story or an inside joke, I'll try to, put those pages in. I'll put those pages in the book. Okay. If you don't want me to see the pages, if I'm going to do this, I will be the only one that sees it. If I'm not passing it around, which apparently that's what we're not going to pass it around. We're going to just have everybody send it to me. I'll be the only one that sees it. But if you don't even want me to read it, then just put your thing in it, put your letter, 1 page in an envelope and just put private on it. And I'll just leave it sealed and I'll just stick it in the book. Okay. Or clip it to the book or put it with the book and let Barb will be the only one that reads it. Okay. So if you don't want me to see it, then just say private on an envelope. But if you don't care if I read it and I put it in a certain spot, then, I'm not going to share it with anybody. I'll give it to Barb and Barb can share it with whoever she wants. Okay. So, all right. So, and then here's a picture of Helen back here. There's Helen. You can follow her on Instagram. All right. So there's different fill in the blanks, word search, write letters, draw a comic strip, draw a picture. If this person was a magical creature, what creature would they be? Draw a picture of them as the creature you are imagining. Write down their positive attributes that make them that creature. Okay. So, and I'm going to be showing the book here off and on and telling, talking about people sending in the stuff. So let's keep it within a month and then we'll get it to Barb. Again, I said at the very beginning, it would have been nice to be able to do this secretly and then give it to Barb, but there's no way I could contact everybody that watches the show and that might want to participate, individually. So that's why I'm having to show it here. Maybe Barb won't see it. I don't know. But, so I know, isn't this awesome, Rachel? And so a letter can I read your letter from the author? Can I read this, Helen? I don't want to give out too much if she doesn't. We want you to buy the book, right? So support Helen if you think this is something you might want to do for a family member or just someone close to you or somebody that you just want to encourage, then go buy one of these 3 books. I'm going to show all 3 of them. Okay. So let me make sure it's okay to read the letter from the author that Helen wrote here. If that's okay, I'll read this letter. Okay. She'll show everything. Okay. But I really, seriously, guys, support Helen in buying her book. Okay. She sent me 2 and I went and bought the 3rd. So I supported her as well. As the author of this book, I would like to offer my personal letter to you. I hope you have found this journal to be a helpful tool for remembering your own value and self worth, and for the people in your life to show how much they care. I encourage you to listen to the right voices in your life. There are plenty of people who are who will always be dissatisfied no matter what you do. Be sure you are listening to the people who encourage development out of and concern for you, not because you are otherwise, not because you are otherwise not good enough for them. Please don't mistake this to mean that you should only listen to people who tell you what you want to hear. There are people who love you and have a vested interest in your success and happiness, who may push you to improve because they want what's best for you. Sometimes it is those who are toughest on us who love us the most. My other hope is that you become more confident. Your ability to help others will increase as well. Remember to take care of yourself, a vital step in improving the world around you. If you do not replenish yourself, you will have less energy to take care of others. Take a little time, take a little time to do things that are enjoyable and, most importantly, uplifting to you. The world will tell you, do whatever makes you happy. I did that because she had quotes around it. I would like to suggest an amendment to that concept. Do what helps you to become the happiest version of yourself in ways that do not cause damage to or hurt others. Selfishness is not happiness. There's a difference between taking care of yourself so that you have more energy to help others and taking care of only yourself. Find a healthy balance and allow yourself to enjoy a little pampering or self-indulgence. For me, this is a hot bubble bath and some popsicles or a prayer. In conclusion, I would like you to know that I yearn for your happiness. I let's see, what is this? Oh, I long. I long for this journal to help you to realize that you are already valued and loved, even if you can't always see it or feel it. Please read your journal often. Please do not worry if it is not full. Love is measured in quality, not quantity. Remember who you are. With love, Helen Cole. So there's her, statement of her purpose in this book. Isn't that awesome, guys? It's just so, and then she has blank pages, and she tells you can put in letters, clippings, cards, your favorite quotes, inspirational stories, your favorite advice, your kind deeds, goals, your successes and accomplishments, quiet acts of kindness nobody thought you noticed, drawings, photographs, new ideas. Notice someone having a hard time, cut out a page and fill it in for them, or write a letter. So this one is for through the eyes of others, and they're basically all the same, except one has a Christian. They have different formats. So as you can see, this one has outlines of flowers and little cartoons and little what do you call it, spot illustrations, and create a recipe, draw pictures. So this one has just more, there's the blank pages, and this one right here is the Christian edition, which is going to have some Bible verses and quotes, and little little quotes, Bible verse quotes in it. So it's, they're basically the same thing, just a little bit different layout and format. But it's like draw a picture, make a list, your favorite quotes, tell a story, write her a letter, write a poem. And then here's the letter from Helen in this one, and the same kind of blank pages in the back. So this one is the Christian version. This one is just your, for loved ones version, and then this one is for just others, so it's kind of more generic, and so not necessarily a family member, and that's why I picked this one for Barb. But they're all basically the same information and same type of quote, put in notes and letters and drawings and whatever. Oh, thank you, Pacola. There's the link to Helen's books. So, and I'm telling you guys, they're really inspirational. I mean, if you just buy one, just if you have someone that needs that encouragement, if you have a friend that's really down, or and any of them would be fine. Any of them would be good. And you're welcome, Helen. So, and plus, let's support one of our own creatives and one of our own authors, right? We like to do that as well. So, if you buy one or more, that helps. That supports Helen. So, which that's just in itself is an encouragement, right? So, if you want to, support Helen by buying one of these books, and again, she did not pay me to do that. So, do y'all have any questions about sending any of that information on to me for that we're going to do for Barb? Get off my paper, baby. You can be on the paper bag. Here, you can be on the bag. Here, you can be on the bag, but not Mama's papers. Thank you. Thank you. There you go. She wants to sit on the bag. So does anybody have any questions? So if you want to send, and it doesn't have to follow any of this exactly, guys, but the idea is to encourage Barb, right? It's encourage Barb. So, okay, Tracy, thanks. So if you want to send me a 1-page 6x9, it could be a bookmark, or just keep it flat. Keep it flat. You can draw, doodle, draw. Helen had, like, I think she had a little unicorn in here. You're welcome, Tracy. And we'll put this together and send it to Barb in a month. So I need it by March 7th, and this can be international. So get on it. If you're international, get on it and get it sent to me right away. Okay. So that it's not, so we can get this to Barb. All right. Does anybody have any more questions on Helen's books? Let me know. I'll sit here for a second. This one is, and it says it on there. Where does it say it? That's just, here. This is the standard. See, it says standard edition. And this one says Christian edition. And then this one just says, it's just, standard. And the black one can be for men, women, anybody. But, let's be honest, it's probably going to be women that are sending this to each other. But, if you want to do it for your dad or your brother, or someone in your family that needs to hear this stuff, then I would go with this one for the men, right? It says on there, though. It says on there, Scrap Girl. It says standard edition for women and girls, Christian edition for women and girls, and then this one's just general, say individual discovery. So this can be, you could use this one for men, like brothers or fathers or husband. I don't know that I'd want to, maybe his family would want to, it's up to you. It's up to you. But they're so encouraging. And if the person has, like when Barb has this full of nice letters and drawings or doodles from you guys, then that will make her, on a low day. Well, don't you think that would be so encouraging? That's my idea anyway. That's my idea. That will be good for, okay, Arlene, you take care of yourself. Get well. Okay, Arlene? We miss you in all the different streams because I'm so used to seeing you everywhere. And then when you're not around, we miss you, Arlene. So you get well, okay? Okay, so let's see here. These are available in most countries, but you have to scroll a bit and because they're new. Okay, well, there you go. So look for that on Amazon, okay? She said they're available in most countries. And of course, if you have Amazon UK or Amazon, other country Amazons, then look for them there too. Thanks, Helen. Oh, okay. Well, thanks, guys, for supporting Helen too, okay? Because we want to support our creatives. That's why you see me every now and then I'll support a comic book creator or Anybody that's trying to do something and make something and sell something. We want to support them, right? In our group. I'm still waiting for Judy, open up that Etsy shop. But we have a lot of the girls that have Etsy shops, like Sister Woman Jonna, and a lot of the girls have Etsy shops. I'm real big on promoting them, and so we want to do that. We want to do that. So let's see. Trying to see what I've missed. You can then fill them out of that's nice right there, Elisa. Fill them out of past love and help you remember all the wonderful things about them. There you go. Or if you have, like, I could think of, me and my sisters, and if we did something like that about our mom who just passed away in August, you know, um, to make it a tribute book, a little tribute book. So there's that. Oh, you're welcome. Thank you, Helen. I didn't know about these till Helen sent me a couple. Well, she sent me these two, and then I bought one. So, yeah, I'm glad she sent it so we all know about them. Oh, Helen, that's awesome. And y'all go follow her on IG too. Helen is on Instagram. So go follow her, on IG and support her. We want to support each other, guys. We want to support each other, male, female, whatever. We want to support each other on our creative endeavors, right? we want to do that. Okay, so now that we got that settled, how we're going to do Barb's book. I'm glad we all discussed it so we could get it, because I wanted to do it, but I wasn't quite sure how. Sending it all across the country would have been, especially these days with the post office, not that was reliable, but I was willing to try. But I think the idea of everybody just sending me a page to put in the book will work better. And then Barb can have the book. She can add things to it herself. She can glue in the things. She can do whatever she wants. And oh, good, Beth. Thank you, Beth, for helping support one of our creatives. And you get a blessing. I'm telling you, these are awesome. These are awesome. They really are. So, okay, well, guys, if you don't have any questions, I just wanted to and we'll talk about it again. I'll probably show it again on Wednesday and remind everybody. And if anybody missed it on Wednesday, we'll talk about it again. Okay, so let's see. What do I want to do next? Do I want to talk about one? No, I think I need a day to kind of get my idea out of my head, because I want to do this idea that I have on on Wednesday. I don't know. Should I go ahead and do you want me to start? Let's see. It's almost 11, but I wanted to work. Hi, Buana. How you doing? Sinai. Oh. So I'll go ahead and tell you what's in my head to do. All right, so I found this book at Barnes & Noble. It's only $7 on clearance. And Denise was going, Mom, you don't need that. You know how to draw all this, but it's not the idea of knowing how to draw it. What I want to do with it is my year of color. So I don't know if I want to do like one particular color with the certain animals. But let me see. Let me find. Maybe I'll do a cat, and they're not in any kind of order. I mean, there's like a page of otters, and then there's a lion and a tiger, and they're kind of, some of them are kind of random. There's random birds and a fox. But what I want to do is, I don't want to say, it's kind of like between paper piecing, collage, and drawing. I want to do all three. So let's see. Let's do something simple like here. Let me zoom in. Let's see. And I want it to be kind of simple where everybody can do this. And you can do it in your colors. If you want to do, like if you're doing a year of color along with me in anything color, then you can do whatever colors you want, right? Hi, Jeff. Anybody else I missed? What? Janet. All right. So, and you can find little spot illustrations like this, or you can just follow along with me on one. All right. So I'm just thinking this little lion right here, and I'm going to leave some space because I want a space to work. Okay. It could be the little cat, any of these. We could do Janet lives on Monkey Island. All right. So let's just say, I know most times you think of lions as yellow or, golden or whatever. But let's see here. Where are my papers? All right, so y'all remember. What I do? All right, y'all remember that I had my composition book that I painted all these pages, right? I painted all these pages in my composition book, and the stickers kept coming off. This is the reason that I did this. Well, I mean, but I'm going to use them still, but you'll see what I mean. The stickers kept coming off. I had my year of color and sticker, and I guess I could have package taped it and taped them all down, but they weren't sticking. I could have sanded it like Janet said, but no, I just tore them all out. You want to get in that bag, baby? Here, you want to get in the bag? Here, let me see if you can fit. It's a skinny bag. Here. There you go. You want to get in the bag? You want to get in there? Go ahead. It's a skinny bag. There's no end at the back. You have to back out. So I tore them all out. So I just tore them out, but I still want to use them. And here's one of the ways how. So I've got all my colors that I'm going to still use for the whole year, but they're just torn out. They're just painted on composition paper, right? So let's go ahead and let's do the orange for the tiger. The lion, okay, just to make it easy. Oh, well, we got another stupid bot. Let's get rid of the bot. Okay. And if the bot comes back, then one of my mods can block them. I mean, I blocked him, but I can't permanently block them from StreamYard. I have to do it from YouTube. Let's see. Nice background answer with the cloud in the bag. Yeah, the cloud is in the bag. Well, she's sitting on the bag. It's it's a tube. It's a tube envelope, so she's kind of like a little on the chunky side to get in there, but she's sitting on it. All right, so I wanted to do something kind of simple like this, and make just different. And you could do whatever size you want, depending on how you want to use them. If you want to use them like in your beast, or your art journal or whatever. I'm going to make it a little bigger than probably I normally would if I was doing it for myself, because I want to make it big enough for you to see. But you can maybe I'll do one bigger and one smaller, because if you want to use them. So it's just a simple way to do three different things. It's a way to do use your painty papers, or if you don't want to paint your papers, if you have any papers that are already, cardstock paper, whatever, just colors, right? Whatever you want to do. All right, so I'm going to try to do two sizes here. So I'm going to just put my little lion face in here. And it doesn't have to be animals. It can be plants. It can be flowers. It can be anything you just want to doodle and draw. The idea for me for this was the color idea, right? The color idea. So I'm going to do a littler one right in here. And so you can use your papers. You can doodle. You can draw. You can ink, you can shade, you can color, you can do whatever. But the idea is to do a color theme. So here's this little ears up here. And when you're doing something like this, guys, you just find some little spot illustration. You want to do this. Don't feel like you have to, wait, I wanted to put, wait a minute, I'm going to do something else, I think. You don't have to, do it exactly. All right. So what I think I want to do, I'm just going to be a little different here. I think I'm going to do this. All right. So let's see. Let me get a piece of white paper. So we'll pretend we're putting it in a journal, but That one's a little big, but I want you to be able to see it. All right, so here, let's get a piece of paper. And I'm going to get some scissors. All right. So you can make your own little illustrations. Okay, so this is what I'm going to do. And I'm kind of doing it on the fly because this is the first one I've done. Yeah, I use erasers. I use erasers all the time. Well, not all the time. When I draw with ink, I don't. But, you know, I just like drawing with ink because of the challenge of it. But I want this to kind of be samples for you guys. Okay, so now I'm going to just cut this out. I'm going to do one small one because this is the size I would do, the size I would use. But it's hard to see, so I'm doing a bigger one. You could do bigger ones too. But so I'm going to cut these out. And again, I didn't use a template to make these. I'm just kind of. All right. So what I'm going to do though is I'm going to cut out the. Let me get a smaller piece of scissors. I don't know why I got those ginormous ones. Okay. So I'm going to do this. It's just a way to do color themes. And again, you could do all the animals in orange, or you could do, flowers or leaves, shapes of trees. It can be anything. But this book is real simple, and there's tons of these books out there. There's tons of this type of book out there. So, and of course, you can find it all online too. But I just thought this might be kind of fun to add to the color theme of the year in your travelers or your art journals. So I'll probably make some of these different little things like this and put them in my, my stack of travelers that I got going on. So Denise gave me some of the, what do you call it? Accessories to the Ras cart, the cups, and the pouch that holds pencils and things, and the little clips. She gave me some of those as part of my birthday. All right, so then what I thought is I'm just going to, I might as well use the side. All right, so this side has the, some pencil markings, but it's just going to be the same shape on either side. Here's my new you. Thank you, Katie, and thank you, Katie in Alabama. So I'm just going to go ahead and use the other side here. So I'm going to glue down, and I'm just going to do it on the edge because I want to keep this. And really, I don't want it on cardstock. But again, I'm trying to do some samples here. Turn it over. I'd want to do it on just regular paper because I wouldn't want it too thick, too bulky if it was going in an art journal. Okay, so. All right, so now I'm going to cut this out. And then I did this so that we have a little bit of stability and a white place to doodle on. Again, you could just do this, this not on cardstock. I mean, cardstock's fine. But if you don't want it so thick, you can just do it on copy paper. Okay, oh, I didn't glue. I didn't glue it all. There we go. This is something really simple, but it's effective. And you feel like, you've got something really cute when you're done. At least I think so. And so... Okay, and you could just marker this in. It's just fun to use, some different papers and things. That's how I look at it. All right, so now I'm just going to get a Sharpie pen, and what I'm going to do is I'm going to put in some ears. And again, I made this bigger one so that you can see it better. But if I make some of these, they'll probably be more this size. You could even put it on sticker paper and make your own stickers. Print it out on sticker paper or even just, like I just did this, glue that onto sticker paper. Then you can peel it off and make your own little stickers. Okay. And then if you're afraid to do this with ink, then go ahead. Let me zoom in. Then go ahead and do this part with pencil as well. CB. She's the one that made a comment. Okay, so, but I'm just going to go ahead and and then you can make your own little stickers to put in your art journal if you did this on sticker paper, which I might do because I have sticker paper sitting around. Okay, we got another bot here. Let's just put it in timeout. Do both of them at the same time. You could put some whiskers on him. This one doesn't have whiskers, but you can do it, modify it or adapt it or play with it any way you want. I mean, how cute is this? I mean, I think it's so cute. You can use it for anything. I don't know. If you want, you could put, lines for the mane. You could do that with a pencil. Well, let's just I'll show you. If you want to get more elaborate with let me just grab an orange. I don't know how dark this is. That's not very dark. Let me just put a little bit of, some sienna color. You can shade around it. This is so simple though, guys. You can make your own little doodles like this. And again, if you want to put fur to make it like a full-on mane, or just some more shading. I think they're cute. I know, right, Rebecca? It's so simple, It's so simple. So, and if you don't want to cut paper out, you could just do it with markers or whatever. I just think it's I like the idea of using the papers like that and then, putting them in one of your journals. So just something simple like that. And not everything has to be, a full-on pan pastel like we do, So, yeah. All right. Any questions? And I think while we're here and I have the time, I'm going to go ahead and read out of our 1001 Ways to Be Creative because we have a little time. And okay, Pacola, go grab your tea. I'm going to read. So, and then I did show earlier that I'm working in the Worlds and Times color book here. I started, this is just with pencil. So all I've got done so far, come on, flip the page. There we go. So I started doing this, and so far all I've used is 3 greens and black, and trying to make it look like woolly. You know what wool looks like. So, and then the gold outline around her with my Janet gold pen. So I started her, and of course she's going to have green eyes. She'll have green eyes like her cape. And hi, Kathy Arbor. Let's see, anybody else? Terry Brett. If y'all missed the show, make sure you go back so you can see the project we're doing for Barb. All right, so again, this book here is just little Draw 500 Awesome Animals. There's bigger ones, Draw 500 Plants, Flowers, Draw Everything. There's just all kinds of books like these with just little simple illustrations in it. So, if you want to try to do something really simple, put it on sticker paper. Then you can peel it off and put it in your art journals. That's what I'm going to do. Okay, 1,001 ways to be creative. We'll probably do some more of these on Wednesday, and maybe we'll continue coloring. Um, well, well, art does take some practice. It does take some practice. That's why we have all these demos so you can, you know, learn more ways to do it. Whether it's markers, pan pastel, pencils, whatever version that you like to use for your coloring. Um, oh, one other thing I was going to tell y'all. We went to Urban Outfitters. Oh my gosh, I don't not remember what I did with that picture. Remember the picture I showed y'all out of the Vogue magazine where somebody had and Vogue, right? Paris Vogue. I think it was Paris Vogue. And I tore it out, but I don't remember where I put it right off the top of my head. Where they took granny squares, granny square crocheting, knitting. Well, it's crochet. Thank you, Lisa, for the super chat. Happy birthday. Thank you so much, Lisa. Thank you so much. And thanks for being here. Thanks, everybody that comes by, supports the channel, give me birthday wishes. Thank you so much. And I hope y'all enjoy our show here. And the fibs is what makes it. People complain about it's too much chatting, but if you've ever been in the chat, then you know why. It's awesome. It's fun to be in the chat. So if you think we're too chatty, come chat with us sometime, and then you'll be hooked. Thanks, Lisa. So anyway, the Vogue that I showed, it was last month or something. They'd made sweaters out of the granny squares. They were granny square, like you'd make your blankets out of. I still have a couple from Grandma, and they made sweaters out of them. And they were showing them in Vogue magazine. Of course, I was laughing at it when I saw that in Vogue. Well, I wasn't laughing so much when we went to Urban Outfitters and they had a big sale. And crocheting apparently is is Juanita still here? Juanita, you're at the right time, girl, because this is really hot in all the stores. Crocheting flowers, granny squares, making vests, pullovers, sweaters, making them out of crochet is really hot. If anybody has an Etsy shop, I'm telling you, those crochet and stuff is really. So they were having a sale at Urban Outfitters. Denise came up to me holding a sweater. It was just a regular pull over your head sweater, long sleeve, all made out of granny squares. The whole thing. Just sewn together granny squares. She goes, Mom, how much do you think this is? And of course, knowing Urban Outfitters is kind of expensive. I probably said, what is it, $100 or something? And then on sale. Yeah, exactly, Rachel. The original price of that pullover sweater made out of granny squares. The original price was $800 and something. On sale for $400 and something. I'm not joking. So I guess the Vogue magazine from Paris got everybody on the granny square hand crochet. Some of the vests and things were little flowers. Then there's the bags too. I mean, I remember these back in the 70s. Just bags. You're just your normal, long handle bags like this. Well, it would have been connected there. But like a bag, and then this is all crochet. Those things are crazy. I know, Rachel. Get those granny squares. And the bags, like I'm sure some of y'all remember these back from the 60s, 70s. They're just crochet. This is all just, crochet. And then they had vests, like just little vests that had the little flowers all over them with like double crochet in between. So they're kind of open, and then they'd have little tassels hanging down, on the sides, and maybe a tassel hanging from the tie there, something like that. I'm not joking. Yes. So, yeah, if somebody, because Boo wants to make some of these bags. She goes, I know they're so easy to make, but it's just the time. She's a full-time student in Tallahassee, and she, those are so easy to make. But and of course you could line them. You could line these. And all you'd have to have is a piece of fabric and just stitch it around the edges. And have the fabric inside of the crochet. So anyway, I had to share that with you guys. I had to share that with you. And oh, Kathy Bird, you're here. I know Colleen. I was talking about Colleen earlier because I took this picture for Colleen, but I know this is early for Colleen. So, but I got to show you this so you can tell her to come look. Look what's hot now in the stores. There's Boo making fun of it. Look, roller skates. Pink, white, blue. They come in all colors. And then Boo and I like these right here. The white with the look at that. Aren't those just so cool? Look at these roller skates. But they didn't have them in her size. She wears a size 5 and the smallest they has is 6. But look, they got pink laces. Look at that. Look at those deets. That's just awesome. So anyway, I took that picture. I took that picture for Colleen. Yeah. Tell her to come look at the, 2-minute 38 or whatever. So yeah. But they come in that color, and then there's Boo being funny. But anyway, look. I didn't take a picture of the blue ones, but there's all different colors of them. So they're real popular now. I would hope the wheels were steady too, because Boo reminded me of that story because I told her that story. For those of y'all haven't heard, I'll tell it one more time, then I'll read this. So I used to skate when I was, junior high and teen, 10, 11, 12. Roller skating was a big thing. And by the way, CB, that roller rink is still there in San Antonio, in old San Antonio, the one that I skated at. I won't tell you how many years ago, but a long time ago. It's still there. But anyway, so we would, and we'd skate with music, and we'd all think we were cool, and we'd wear our cute little shirts and our cute little, little tiny shorts and think we were so hot. We were 11 and 12. Me and my sisters and my friends, and we'd skate and we thought we're cool. Then they'd have contests who could do the fastest, who could do the limbo, who could do the fanciest dance, all kinds of things. It was a big thing, skating. I'm sure CB kind of probably remembers it, even though she's younger than me. But so anyway, so we're skating around, me and my friends. There's like me and 2 friends, and we were just like, doing that, being real cool. The music is loud. You couldn't even hear yourself talk, right? You have to yell out loud to really get their attention. So all of a sudden, me and my 2 friends, the 3 of us, were going side by side around the rink, looking real cool and cute. And I see a wheel. I see a skating wheel go rolling by us. And I yell because I talk loud anyway, but I had to yell because you had to talk over the music. And I went, look, there goes somebody's wheel. Ha, 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 ha. Bam. It was mine. Down I went. Man down. It was my wheel. So anyway, there's my story right there. Let's see. Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh. Yeah, I don't know if I'll. Oh my gosh. Lady Jan just texted this to me. All right, Lady Jan texted me this. It's probably out of Vogue. I'm not kidding. It's probably out of Vogue. Oh my gosh, Lady Jan. Lady Jan. Okay, now my eyes are watering. Let me go ahead. But seriously, Lady Jan, maybe Lady Jan can find some of those granny square sweaters that are in vogue. I'm not kidding. Oh, I had a picture of one. I just tore it out of a magazine, so I don't know where I put it. The Vogue picture. I just don't remember. Wait, maybe it's right here. Let's see. I might have stuck because I want to put it in an art journal, so it might be in here. I think it might be in here, but I don't know if I can get to it. Let me just kind of flip real quick. Let's see if I can find it. But I'm telling you, that crochet, and like I said, it's vests, pullovers, sweaters, um, bags, the handbags. It was just like the 60s have come calling. Let's see. I don't know. I don't know if I put it in here or not. I thought I stuck it in here because I wanted to stick it in a journal, but I might have already stuck it in my pink journal to use, and I just haven't glued it in. I just stuck it in there. But I thought maybe because this is what I found it. I found it. It was in there. This is out of Vogue. Here we go. And the one that Denise showed me didn't even have a collar. It was just a pullover. And they have the little caps, the little just the little scarves that just go over your head and tie under your neck. The scarves, they were there, and I think they were selling for $20 the scarf was like this big. The head scarf was about this big with ties. Juanita, head scarves, ties. Oh my gosh. So yeah, and they just have little things like, look, this one has a tassel hanging down. Oh, thank you, Christine, for the super sticker. Thank you so much, Christine G, for the super sticker. Oh my gosh. So you guys at crochet, I mean, like Juanita, and speaking of, let me just go ahead and shout her out. I don't know if she's still here. She's still here. Let me go over to Instagram because if y'all don't follow Juanita and y'all are into, if y'all are into, what do you call it? Crochet, knitting. I think she does more knitting. I think she does more. See, is it She Spins? I'm trying to think of what her name is on, yeah, there she is. Well, I guess she does a little both. I think that's crochet. So here, look. So Juanita does, she does, and she spins her. I don't know that this is her hand spun yarn, but she does spin her own too. She does spin her own. But look at some of her work there. And she does have a YouTube channel too. So if y'all are into knitting and crocheting and yarn and all that, then go follow She Spins. I remember, guys, and I always thought of, I know, isn't it pretty? Isn't it pretty? One, this was back, this had been, I guess in the late 80s, I think, is when, exercising really started as a thing. When, remember when Jane Fonda came out, and then everybody started going to the gym and doing all the dance and the aerobics. And but I think it was sometime in the late 80s. I had a bunch of friends where I worked that said, we're going to go spinning after work. You want to go spinning with us? And my thought, I hadn't done any spinning at the time. It was new. And they were saying, do you want to go spinning with us? And I'm thinking, what Juanita does, spinning yarn. And I'm thinking to myself, why are all my friends who, they would have been in their 20s, early 30s, why are they all going, why do they want to get into spinning yarn? I was thinking like what Juanita does on a spinning wheel, like actually spinning yarn. She takes the wool and spins it on a spinning wheel. And then so I didn't know what they were talking, but they were spinning on the, the wheel, the bicycle spinning. You would have thought the same, Rachel. But anyway, guys, I found that picture. This is going to go in one of my journals. Okay, so let's read our 1,001 ways to be. Oh, you drew some live face on the computer paper. We'll color behind it later. Oh, Kitty Jen. Well, what you should do is stick it on if you have any sticker paper, because if you cut something out, you don't have to print it. You don't have to print it out on your printer, because the printer, if you do an inkjet printer, it can smear, but if you do something like that, then just cut it out, stick it, glue it to some sticker paper, then cut around it, and then make your own sticker, to put in your journal. Okay, so here we go. Let's go ahead and get this done. Then I'm going to go have some lunch. And Janet comes on at 1, which is about an hour and 45 minutes. So I don't know what she's going to do today. Janet, do you know what you're going to do today? Uh, oh, okay. So again, this is our 1001 Ways to Be Creative by Barbara Ann Kipfer. And we've been reading a page try to read a page a week. Uh, okay. So again, as I read these, if some other idea occurs to you, a variation occurs to you, or just something totally different occurs to you, then what you got to do is write it down. Write it down, put it in your Society of Idea Collector notebook so you always have ideas ready. Okay, she doesn't know what she's doing yet. Okay. It's just going to be a draw. Oh, that's fine too, Katie. You just, get out your glue sticks and glue it down in your journal or whatever. I just think it's just a fun little idea to, make some cute little things. And I'm gonna do some more of these I'm going to make some more of these. Probably do some more on Wednesday and maybe color some more of that page. Thank you, Rachel. All right, so we're at 862. Choose 6 words and create a pictogram, a symbol or simple picture that describes each. Create I don't know what this is. I don't even know how to say this. A portmanteau, portmanteau, portmanteau. And it has the definition here. A new word blending 2 or more words, like smog and fog, is like smoke and fog equals smog. I didn't know that that's what that was. A portmanteau, too. Like CB's name. Like smoke plus fog equals smog. Yes, Beth. Make a pretty bookmark as a gift. Draw what pleases your eyes. Make a picture frame. Look up words for things you do not know the names of, like portmanteau. I'll have to make a note of that. Put that in my Commonplace book. I'm sure I've seen it somewhere in my life, but portmanteau. That's got to go in a Commonplace book. So look up words for things you do not know the names of. Carve a face in a fruit or vegetable. And those are awesome, guys. Or even cut off. If you've never cut off the end of a celery stalk, or like if you buy a celery stalk to eat and you cut the end off, keep the end and you can ink that and make a cool stamp with it. Do something that requires silence. So there's our week of 1001 Ways to Be Creative, Barbara Ann Kipfer. We've been reading now this for a couple of years. The ISBN is 978-142-62-19078. So there we go. It's French for coat tree. It is, Anna Makes. It's French for coat tree. So, like, is that how to combine a tree and a coat, a place to hang your coat on a coat tree? Okay, that's interesting. A suitcase or luggage, packing words together. Okay, Rachel. Well, see, I'm going to write all that down. I'm going to write all that down in my Commonplace book. All right, so let's see. What else can we do before we leave? I'm looking around. Okay, let's do a... There you go, Rachel. It's the best I can do at the end of the day. All right, guys. Well, I will head on out, go make some lunch. I really need to run an errand. I need to go to the grocery store real quick. I think I can do that before Janet. Run an errand before Janet. Okay. The thing changing your coat on. Yeah. You're welcome, guys. Well, I hope y'all enjoyed it. And seeing some books and all my birthday gifts and making and doing a couple little things. And we will see you guys back on Wednesday. Thanks all y'all for the super chats, the birthday gifts sent, and cards and letters and gift cards. I thank y'all so much. Thanks, guys. Thank you, Debbie. Oh, Debbie, did you get your happy mail, Debbie? I don't know if you did by now. So, yeah. Let's see. Susie, I don't think I said happy hello to you. Thank you for the happy birthday. Darlene, yeah, there's Janice says see y'all in about 40 minutes. And yeah, thanks, Rebecca. Thanks, guys. You too, Icy. All right, guys. Bye bye.